All right, let's get started. This is now session 9 into the Abyss Underspire Labyrinth. For those that didn't play last time, I put a long recap in Discord. Do you guys need me to go over the long recap, or maybe get the abbreviated version? You guys tell me.
Abbreviated's fine for me. Okay. I don't know, but I don't want to speak for everyone, though.
Okay, so prior to that, I got to set up a little bit for Wayne and his character he's playing that Gru. So Wayne, and I guess the rest of you guys should know it because you were there for that session. So this whole, I shouldn't say the whole thing, but part of the goal for this group here is to try to end this slaver trade. Actually, it was one of Keldar's cousins that was part of a caravan that got waylaid by these slavers, and they freed him along with Gru, and a few sessions back from one of the slaver guilds that are down here in the Labyrinth of Underspire. This hobgoblin you're playing, Gru, was actually sold out by part of the Slavers Guild. There was a bunch of hobgoblins that were kind of like one of the layers of the Slavers Guild, and for whatever reason, they basically sold him to the Duergar as a slave. So he was pretty pissed off about that, and told the group he would help him any way he could. He was looking for revenge. Basically, he's a little bit sour. So they saved him, brought him back to Seven Pillared Hall, which is this underground city that years ago was a Minotaur, excuse me, a Minotaur civilization of the evil kind. They had so much infighting amongst each other, and eventually these 7 powerful mages came down and wiped them all out and took over this thing and became like a not a black market, but a seedy trade market to trade between races of the Underdark and races of the surface world. So both races meet in this place that is ran by these mages of Sarun in order to have commerce, basically. Okay, so that's where you guys are based out of. When you got back here, hobgoblins are not that uncommon in this place, so it's not like you're being shunned by everybody. But everybody knows the story of what the group has done to the slave traders and who they defeated. They defeated Duergar clan. They defeated a small hobgoblin clan. And most people know that you were part of one of those slaver guilds. Since then, you have professed your, conversion, but there are still people that shun you. So, this little meta knowledge for everybody. Gru had a hard time finding anybody to be friends with once he got in Seven Pillared Hall, except for this individual, which you guys will meet tonight, Serena, down here. Serena is a warlock of Erathis. I know it seems weird. Matter of fact, Don, you would have seen her face, but Don Gralnar, you would have seen her face at the Temple of Light, where the other priestess undid the little mark on your forehead. She is not like a member of the church, but she's a follower of Erathis. Therefore, you would have seen her at some point going in and out of that place. She is the only one so far to befriend Gru. There's a contract between the two, and I think I may have already spilled the beans on that, but we'll cover that when you meet her. But she's the only one so far that's met and befriended Gru, albeit for her own personal reasons. Okay? Any other questions or anything else I might have missed or need to cover?
So Gru has not been with the party the whole time they've been back in the Seven Pillared Hall. He kind of went off on his own to meet this Serena person and then came back to the party with her. Is that kind of
right? So when they took out the Horned Hold, the Duergar clan, they brought you and some other slaves that they freed back into Seven Pillared Hall, and then they went off to meet another person. So you've been in the Seven Pillared Hall for like maybe a day or two. That's it. But since then, the only person that's befriended you is Serena, although it's obvious to you that she's using you.
But I got some nifty new toys out of it, so that works.
Yeah, that she borrowed to you. They're not yours, she tells you over and over again. She wants them back if and when you no longer decide to agree to your bargain, your deal that she made with you. Okay. Okay. And we'll cover Senor hopefully when the session starts. Okay. So that's backstory. Recap. Last session, the party retrieved the Demon Bane Maul that Gronar threw in the river. You guys still don't know if Orcus will continue to scry upon Gronar. You guys also received a note to meet someone involved with the Slavers Guild. This person wants your help to get him out of that organization. You guys learned some history of the Demon Bane weapon and the fabled Azer blacksmith that made it, named Mogram. The Arantor, excuse me, the Arantors, Wayne, are the mages of Sarun, the ones that liberated this place. They all wear masks. Arantor is a title, not necessarily a name, so you don't necessarily know all their names. They all walk around in robes with these little masks on to kind of hide their true identity. The Arantor that's in Seven Pillared Hall now gave the party 2 invisibility scrolls and a sending stone connected to him. Splug and Donnie, neither one of them are here. They both got sloppy drunk and puked on each other. You guys went to the meeting place, and yes, it was a trap. I got a correction from last session. Splug needs to make a DC con save versus exhaustion because you guys got revived at 0 hit points. So he's not playing tonight. I'm not going to worry about it. You guys found 2 letter scrolls.
I was gonna refuse it anyway.
Okay. You guys found 2 letter scrolls on the dead ambushers. One was a letter ordering the demise of the party. It was signed by Paldemar. And for Wayne, Paldemar, the current Arantor, approached the party in a previous session, asked them to keep an eye out for him because he'd been missing for several weeks. And they were unsure of his alliances moving forward. So this was concerning. But you found a letter ordering the demise of the party, and it was signed by Paldemar. The other scroll they found was a map with direction to the Well of Demons, which was marked with the words Black Fang. You guys planned to share this news with the Arantor back in Seven Pillared Hall, and you guys traveled back there, and that's where we left off the last session. Anything else important that happened last session? Those of you guys over there? Okay.
Not that I recall.
All right. If not, then let's switch over to the Seven Pillared Hall map.
None of them escaped, right? Oh yeah, that one did escape. You said, right?
The one what escaped? I'm sorry.
Didn't one of those dudes escape?
From the ambush?
Yeah.
I don't recall any of you guys seeing anybody escaping.
Okay.
Does someone remember otherwise? Or is it just Rand?
I don't remember anybody escaping, but you did gloss over the fact that I lifted 2 boulders and a bunch of small objects and crushed everybody.
Yes.
But that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It'll happen again.
Did I leave that out of the long recap too? Or did
No,
anyone
that
even
was
read
in
the
there.
long recap? Okay.
That was in there. Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, you got the Cliff Note version tonight, so I apologize for leaving out that awesome opportunity for me to put boulders for my guys to hide, and you just beat the shit out of them with it. Okay.
It was great, Rand. I actually got to animate actual objects. I lifted those 2 boulders and dropped them on people.
I saw I was there.
Oh, okay. It was still great.
He's just reminding you it was great.
All right, so everyone is here. Do I have Senor and Gru on the map? If not, they'll come in here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right.
seeing Gru yet. Sorry. Yep.
He may be. Oh, he's down here at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, there he is. I was looking on the main map.
Okay. All right, so this is back to you guys. Your plan was to meet with the Arantor.
You went all robot.
Oh,
Brian.
yeah. You there, Brian? I lost you, I think.
Bye, Brian. If you can hear us, Brian, we are still unable to hear you.
Yes. I concur.
1 sec. I hear you. Nope. You came in for a second there. Do, 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 do.
And how about now?
Hey, there you are.
I have no idea what happened. That is quite strange. But you hear me now, right? We're good?
We
Yep.
hear you now.
Okay. All right. So I don't know where I got cut off at, but so you guys are heading back here. Your plan was to meet with the Tour and inform them of what just happened. Is that correct? Or is there something else you guys want to do?
Thought you said roll on table F and then like you cut out.
It was roll on table FU.
Nice.
All right. So it's up to you. What are you guys doing? You want to meet with the mage or something else you want to do? What's your plan?
We got that thing from Paldemar. Do we know who this Paldemar guy is? Didn't we know that guy before?
Yeah, we need to go to the Arantor and tell him that Paldemar's actually involved in this whole thing. He's the missing. He's the missing Arantor Meiji dude that they have been looking for, and we're supposed to try to search him out. And I think that we've sort of discovered that he's a bad dude. So the plan was that we were going to come back to him and show him the notes and see what he has to say about it, and let him know that this pepperoni cheese Paldemar dude is a bad guy.
I always think like Einhorn's Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Is there any chance that this Arantor guy is the Paldemar guy, or we know for sure that he's not?
That's a possibility. We don't ever see anybody's face.
Mage of Saroon could be him.
Where's that from? Why do I remember that reference, but I don't remember where it's from?
The Mage of Saroon?
No, Ryan knows what I'm talking about.
Ace Ventura.
Oh, that's why. Because that movie's old. All right.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Sorry, go ahead.
All right. I forget. Has there been a method as to how you contact the mage for a meeting? Other than that sending stone that's only supposed to work once a day?
You know damn well that we only use the sending stone.
No, I mean, back when you guys met him the first time, I thought there was a way that, I think he found you guys, right?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. All right. So you guys will be back in 7 Pillared Hall. You guys can look around, try to find him, locate him. For the first hour, you don't find anybody, but he
Probably
eventually...
the tower. We probably go to the Tower of Saroon.
What's that, 14, I think it was?
21.
One next to the Mage of Saroon.
Yeah, that's the tower. This is up like almost like a drow tower and a stalactite.
Oh,
What that is. So there's no stairs or entryway or door or anything on that.
It's not the way it shows in the map. Sounds like you're maybe making that up.
But if you guys remember, this statue over here is where the mages teleport in and out.
Okay, well, let's go stand by the statue and
okay.
hang out.
I figured we'd have to levitate like the drow elves or whatever.
All right, so an hour goes by, and then you guys see the mage appear there, and also you see a little gnome fellow that appears next to him. Okay, didn't say anything. We just see a little gnome hanging out right next to him. That's it. Says, "Okay, I see you guys walking around. What'd you find out? Obviously, it wasn't a trap, right?"
Rand kills the gnome.
Rand kills the gnome. This is my apprentice, Paldemar.
I look at him and I say, "Not a trap." Right. And I point at poor little Splug who is sort of limping around. He's going to need some rest and relaxation. He's not actually here, but I point and say, "Does that look like not a trap to you?"
No.
Looks like Splug's got all his health back.
I don't think that's true. I think Gary just gave himself all his health back.
Okay, all right. Like well, it's like he got quite crispy. So
Yeah,
tell me what happened.
through the plan that Paldemar put forth. And so I point out, as I already have, that there is that there was a guardian there, and that we got immediately attacked as soon as we went in for this meet. And here's the notes we got, and one of them signed, guess who? Paldemar.
So you're handing them over to the Arantor. Is that correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay. He looks over the notes. For a second, says, "Yep, I recognize his handwriting," and he hands it down to the little gnomer. Says, "Senor, file this with the others."
With the others,
In the burning trash can
what
behind
kind what kind of crap are you trying to pull here?
Kind of crap am I trying to pull?
You've got other notes involving Paldemar trying to kill people?
If I could spend all day telling you about the different conspiracies and stuff that are going about the seven pillared hall. I mean, look about you. We've got goblins, we've got hobgoblins, we've got drow.
You could tell us that all day, or you could tell us to go look for Paldemar because you think he's friendly and you just want to find out what happened to him, rather than tell us the actual truth.
This is the first I've known about Paldemar's involvement in this. Don't get me wrong. When I said file it with the others, file it with the other conspiracy documentation that I've collected over the years for various offenses within the seven pillared
Insight.
hall. Okay. You're inciting about whether this is
Whether
the.
he-
Go
Whether
ahead.
he knows that Paldemar is whether he has heard previously that Paldemar might be off the wagon here.
I'm going to roll something behind the screen. Okay. Kind of hard to read. He didn't really tell you enough details to get a good reading off of that. So kind of hard to read.
All right.
Did he shift uneasily in his robes?
Was he looking up or was he looking down when he said it?
He was looking right at you when he said it.
Yeah. Mark of a liar.
He has a very regal calm about him. So regardless, this is disturbing news to say the least. I mean, all the other mages seem to get along just fine. We didn't know why he disappeared. This is starting to paint a picture as to why he is somehow tied together. I'm assuming with this slavers organization. Okay, you shared the note to him. The notes also mentioned about the Well of Demons, correct? Yes, it did. Okay. He'll tell you that he knows little of the history of the Well of Demons, other than it was once a proving grounds of sorts for the Minotaur warriors of Sarun Kel. That was what this place was called before. But will not know anything specific about the area as it is right now. He vaguely remembers it being empty when he and the other mages were clearing out that section of the labyrinth years ago. However, and he looks down at Senor and addresses him by his name, says, "But Senor, what do you think about if they should talk to Serena? She seems to delve into that kind of stuff for fanatically odd reasons, but perhaps meeting with them will do them well to find out more about the current status of the Well of Demons."
Oh, good thinking, boss. Good thinking.
So Senor is
Don,
going
you're just
to.
a crappy yes man.
So Senor, you know that Serena, although she does spend some time at the Temple of Light number 5 over here, she's also in one of what they call the pigeonholes. These little caves in the side of the tavern over here. That's where Serena, that's where her abode, her house is. And you also know that she has recently made friends with the hobgoblin that this party actually rescued a few days before as well.
And you notice the hobgoblin is quite better dressed now than he was before. He's got some cool black scaly armor on that he didn't have before.
Haven't met him yet, but we'll address that when we get there.
Oh, sorry, I thought he was back with the party already.
No,
Okay,
I was saying,
That was a preview.
yeah,
Gotcha.
you said Senor knows that Serena and Guru are over here.
Oh, gotcha. All right, I better just move over there
Okay.
then.
Okay, what else does the Rontor share with you? He recognizes the Black Fang name, but only knows that it's a tribe of gnolls that is still fairly new to the Labyrinth.
Gnolls.
The gnolls, yep.
What else can you tell us about this Paldemar fella?
He
What
was
does he
once.
do? What's his hobbies? What kind of spells and stuff can he hurt us with?
Does he like long walks in the rain?
Well, listen here. You can look at a piece of paper and go, "Yep, that's his writing right there." But you
We've
can't
all-
tell us what he does.
I'm confused as to what you're asking. What he does? He's a mage. He was one of the Arantors. He's responsible for security over this area, just like I am. We all share that responsibility.
Does he prefer to hit people with a fireball or control their body?
I see it, Jay. You're trying to figure out what kind of a wizard he is. Is that what I'm reading between 2 and 2 there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, 1 second. Let me look it up because Brian doesn't remember.
I'm just thinking if he knows like in instant, oh yeah, Paldemar's handwriting, definitely. Like I'm hoping maybe he has some more insightful stuff to tell us, like kind of what to watch out for. Any kind of information he could give us is what I was.
Is it acid? Is it acid? Because I know somebody who can has some resistance to that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, NPC sheets don't tell me what type of wizard they are, but I can tell you that he has an affinity for lightning.
Okay.
Let's see. And like most mages, he has quite a spell book. He knows for a fact that he can cast a typical, shield, mage armor, detect magic, counter spell, invisibility. Those are the tried and true wizard things that he can do with an
I didn't know
affinity
if
for
he had,
lightning.
like, his focus, if it was like a necromancy or stuff like that.
Again, this doesn't tell me what school of magic he is on an NPC sheet.
I got you.
So if I would just pull one out of my ass right now. I'm not sure it'd be helpful, other than saying that he has an affinity for lightning.
Got it.
So we'll call that, what is lightning? Abjuration?
Evocation.
Evocation. There you go. So he's a wizard of evocation. Okay. Anything else? Okay, what else here? He says he warned you before you meet Serena. She's fanatical and foolhardy, but has studied the evil history of the Minotaurs that used to rule here. She may know something more useful about the will of demons. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that is all he is openly sharing. Any other questions for him? Okay, I'll take that as a no. So Senor will lead you guys, if you follow him, to Serena's abode down here.
Wait, didn't we go at this guy's request? Shouldn't we get compensated for our near-death experiences?
We did not go at this guy's request. We got invited by Paldemar and his minions, and this guy gave us
right.
invisibility scrolls.
That's right. We got help by this guy. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
true. Now I remember.
And he reminds you before you leave, Brandon, that sitting stone, I don't know how you made it work so many damn times, but it's only designed for once a day. So I do that for a reason. I don't like to be called so much.
And I take it and I throw it right in his face.
Are you giving it back to him?
Tell him to F off. No. Why does he have to be so assholey about it? I didn't make it work several times. It just worked.
That's not him being an asshole. That's Brian being an asshole about it.
Oh no, you did it under the guise of him.
All right. So are you guys okay to follow Cenor's lead to meet with Serena?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. All right. So Pigeonhole, like I said, are a series of caves just kind of burrowed into the wall over in this section. Quite a few of them, but Senor does point out the one that Serena lives in, calling her out by name. And you see the female Dragonborn stick her head out of the open cave, kind of acknowledges Senor, and then climbs down the ladder that leads into her room. And you hear her calling behind her, "Come on, Gru. Come on. We got potential work to do." And that's when you'll meet Gru for the first time. So I'll let Wayne do another introduction if you want, and share whatever you want or don't want from his bio.
I've met everybody in the party though, right? Because they saved me.
Correct.
Yep.
But he's added some new toys since they last saw him.
Gotcha. So you guys will see Gru kind of traipsing along behind Serena, and he's totally decked out in this brand new armor, black dragon scale armor, and he's carrying this fancy shield that has a griffin emblazoned on the front of it. And he sees you, and he kind of stands up real tall, puffs out his chest, and says, "New armor have I, new shield have I, to smite enemies." And then he'll turn to Serena and say, "Serena, is this my new friend?"
And I say, you talked totally normal when we rescued you. What happened?
Okay, look, in my bio it says voiced like Yoda from Star Wars. I'm reading it right now. So I'm just trying to roll with it here.
And your defense, Wayne, I don't think I said a single word of him. I think I kind of paraphrased what he told them on the way back. So
Thank you, Brian. See,
I added the Yoda stuff once they saved him and said they weren't going to kill him. So, okay, well, he'll become a sidekick.
yeah. So he in his bio it says voiced like Yoda of Star Wars.
All right. I forgot about that part. So I'm looking forward to this tonight, Wayne.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up too high.
It would be more funny if you just said Gru over and over again instead of Groot.
I am Gru.
Gru.
I'm Gru. I'm Gru. And Senor has to translate for you.
Well, sorry, I totally left that out. So Don, based on his backstory, you want to kind of do a little introduction of Senor to he'll be introducing himself as you guys walk towards Serena.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Senor. I am a gnome. I have studied under many magicians, and I like to stay in the background, but I'm here to help if you need anything. And hopefully I won't get into anything with you guys, but if you need me, I am here. And of course, I work with Mage Saroon. But yeah. I don't know what else to say, but yes, that is me. I'm a fairly good magician.
So meta-wise, he's kind of druidish. And I think I can't remember if I put this in his bio or not, Don, but he's fairly like an open book. He doesn't really hide anything that he's been working on, with the exception of one thing, which I think you can figure out what that is, Don. I think I put in his bio.
Yep.
Is that correct? Okay. So he has one secret that he may or may not ever share with you guys. But he is druidic. He would tell you guys that he has a capability to wild shape into something peculiar. And matter of fact, Don, I think in his bio sheet, he says he's going to do that once a day. I'm going to change it to 2 a day, since one of you guys are playing him as one of the 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. He has a magic staff, and I think he has a magic pendant. Is that the third thing, or just those 2?
2.
Okay. All right. All right. So Druidish has a little bit of healing abilities on himself since you guys don't have the cleric tonight. So he can possibly heal you guys as well. All right. So as you guys go down and meet with Serena, how are you going to approach her? What questions are you going to ask her? And then I'll be able to respond in kind to your questions. No questions. The mage said that she would probably know more about this well of demons. If you guys want to know more about that, or did my voice just go blank again?
No, you're there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear you.
I was just looking at of the two notes there. Oh, okay. Black Fangs. Okay. And the Knolls are the Black Fang people, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder if we could make it look like we're bodies being delivered or something.
That's what you want to ask Serena?
Well, no, not necessarily. I'm just thinking of our plan. Like if they had killed us, the note said that they would take our bodies there with that scroll. But then that guy just stole that scroll.
That he only took the scroll that talked about the Parmesan cheese guy, Haldemar.
Aldemar's scroll was the one that said that to deliver their bodies along with.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Scroll.
I'm talking about the other one that gives us a map to the well.
Yeah. Which is where we need to go anyways. So I think we're gonna go there. Maybe she can just give us more directions there. And if we don't have that note, maybe we don't do the pretend to be bodies thing.
Well, you had a note and you had a map to where the well of demons was.
Okay.
That
so
was
you're
what the second
thinking-
scroll was.
Okay, so the enclosed scroll isn't the note itself; it's the map of the lab.
I mean, meta knowledge. I guess technically meta knowledge. You'd have found a third scroll that was burnt beyond recognition. So there were 3 scrolls or parchments on the bodies, and just one of them was burnt beyond where you couldn't see.
I think you're mixing him. I think you're mixing us up here, Brian.
What do you mean?
The Paldemar one was the one that said bring the bodies. That one was taken by the Arantor dude. We have the scroll that is the map still. That's my understanding.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, that was only 2.
Yeah,
Did you get all 3 of them, or did you get 2 of them?
No,
I forget.
those are the 2 that we found.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But what Rand is asking is if the bodies one is different than the Paldemar one, but I think it's the same.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah, the one whole written note by Paldemar, that was 1 scroll. The other scroll was the map with the well of demons marked on it and the words Black Fangs written on it.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yep.
All right. Well, Senor will open up. Says, Serena, they got some questions about the well of demons. What can you share with them about it? She kind of pulls up a stool and sits on it backwards, legs spread open. Wow. You guys fellas head to the well of demons. I've been trying to get someone to follow me down there for weeks now. Bunch of scaredy little punks around here. They don't have the balls to investigate a little bit more. But if you're going down there, that's great to hear. Great to hear, I tell you.
All right, we'll go with you. Lead the way.
I would love to go down there, but I have this overpowering. I don't know what it is. This cloud over me that says I can only have a party of 5 go down there for some reason. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's Arathis telling me that that's just 7 is just too many or 6 is too many. Can only go with 5. Maybe another trip. When you guys don't have 5 of you, I'll go with you.
We don't even know this guy Senor.
Well, he's all right. So,
All right.
Hi.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you fellas aren't from around here, so let me just tell you some of the stuff I've read about the Will of Demons here. Haven't experienced any of this myself yet, but I plan on making it down there sooner or later. Okay, let's see here. As Brian reads. The Well of Demons. She said it's a set of chambers sacred to the demon lord Baphomet. It was once a place for warriors of Sarunkel, the Minotaurs, to prove their prowess. And its location is far below the deep stairs. And I think the deep stairs are probably, I think it's number 9 on your map here. Is that correct? Hey, I remembered right. She says it's somewhere between a 4 and 6 hour journey to get down there, but the journey from here to there is wrought with danger. So be on the lookout. It's not a place for the average Joe to go on a stroll through that section of the labyrinth. Well of Demons was once a monastery dedicated to Baphomet, so its walls bear images and symbols from the Demon Lord's cult. Okay, well, there's some more down here. She's heard stories of when the Baphomet worshippers were driven from the Well of Demons. They fled through the labyrinth where they died at the hands of something else within the labyrinth. Could have been troglodytes, could have been Duergar, could have been other minotaurs, who knows. But after death, the spirits of the priests of Baphomet returned to the monastery and continued to wander its halls. That's one thing she read about. Okay, and number 2. I hope you know I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. She kind of holds a hand out like she's looking for a payout.
Well, what interest is it to you for us to go down there? You said that you've been looking for people.
They're evil, right? Whatever's down there is evil. All that needs to be eradicated from this world.
Oh, it sounds like you really care about goodness. And this sounds like a good thing you're doing telling us about it.
Fuck you, dwarf. I was gonna send Gru with you, but now I'm gonna hold him back and have him clean my shitter.
All right, sorry, Wayne, you're out.
Peter duty for you, sir.
Cleaning toilets, Gru does not.
All right, if you want to be assholes about it, you can learn the rest on your own. And she starts climbing up back up the stairs.
I don't.
Gru kind of stands there shrugging.
Gru's like, come back, Serena.
I'm not coming back unless someone lines my pockets with something else. I'll lose these lips.
Treasure Gru will bring you.
Oh, I know. You owe me still. Matter of fact, you know what? Go with them. I don't give a shit. If you die, I'll know where to go to find my stuff. But you remember our bargain. Whatever you find, you bring it back to me.
Gru will give her a little salute.
Friend, she does seem very, very good. Can't wait to vanquish all this evil for her.
Unless you guys are saying something else to her, she's going to crawl up and get back into her pigeonhole.
Growlnar will step up and say, I'll give you 50 gold. Tell us what you know.
She kind of turns her head, kind of side eyes you a little bit. Says, all right, maybe we got off the wrong foot. And she climbs back down the ladder. Says, 50 gold, you say? And she holds out her hand.
Sold.
Says, all right, so let me see what my illustrious mind remembers from reading the tales of the Well of Demons. Oh yes, there's restless spirits of Minotaur priests within this area as well, they say. They're too weak to take, full control of a possession, so to speak, but it waits to seize control at a critical moment, they say. So just be on the lookout for some of those spirits out there. Not sure if they possess you for good or ill. So I can't really say that I've ever had it happen to me. All I know is what I've read. And she looks down at Grolnar again, kind of winks. You guys want to know anything more? And she holds out her right hand.
Certainly for 50 gold, you can give us a bit more information than that.
50 gold? What is your life worth? I just told you about some spirits to kind of keep an eye out for. Wouldn't you like to know more about the dangers down there?
Tell you what we're going to do here. Gru is not actually going to find any treasure because we're not going to give him any that we find. And therefore, he's not going to bring anything back for you.
Wow. All right. Drew, it's all on you, buddy. Pat you on the back.
We're out.
All right.
He crawled back up the stairs. Remember what Rontor said? She's kind of hard-headed and foolhardy.
Yeah, but so are we.
Yep, I know it. All right, so go back out.
We're twice as stupid.
We're twice as stupid because we didn't want to load her up with 1,000 gold for 4 words worth of information.
No, I'm just messing around.
All right, Guru, she bids you farewell. Says you don't listen to him. Says you participate. You get your fair share of the loot. Bring her back to me.
No, he's not getting a fair share of the loot.
This is a conversation he's having with Guru.
I just told him that.
Gru looks around the rest of the party. Gru is confused.
Gru, we'll give you your own loot. You don't have to give it to this wench.
And he kind of looks over his shoulder at the direction of Serena. Gru will think about your offer.
Saying that to the party or to Serena?
No, to the party, not to Serena.
Okay.
The next time, the last time you cleaned her shitter, and then imagine never doing it again. You come with us. We don't make friends clean out for shitters.
No. Look at my armor. Shiny it is. Look at my shield. Bright it is. And he says a word in Hobgoblin, and the big bright light shines out of the griffin right into your eyes.
Well, look at this. Gralnar here, he had enough gold to just hand 50 gold off to some lady who's like, blah.
Oh, rich you are.
Yeah, exactly, my friend, and you can be too. Just don't give that wench anything, you can hear?
Gru scratches his head. Gru will think on this.
Fair enough.
Oh, on this, I think I will.
Guru, you find your sister.
Yeah. He looks at Bryn. Hobgoblin, are you?
No, just making fun of you.
Oh, thanks.
All right, guys. So that encounter is over with. Guru is free to go with you guys. The Arantor instructed you, seen them before you left, that to keep an eye on them. And so if you need to follow them into the Will of Demons, you're instructed to do so of your own free will.
You know, is Splug like at the hospital right now?
Well, Split could be at the Half Moon Inn, getting tended to by Danny. Danny's not with you. Danny was going to kind of hang out. That'd be a good excuse as to why those aren't with you. Danny's going to tend to Splug's needs and maybe have a few more drinks. So you're not sure if he's going back to the Half Moon Inn or going back to the tavern to see if he can get Splug back to his old self.
Like with us kind of hanging out, talking and stuff, does it kind of count like short rests?
It was approximately it was half an hour to get there. You guys didn't get lost. You spent 2 hours to get back. So I'll say it's roughly around noon on that day. But yeah, you can stay in town as long as you want to get a short rest.
Rand, we're not going back out today. Everybody's just a little bit too hurt and used up spell slots and all of that stuff anyway. So
that's what I was kind of thinking, but just wanted to make sure.
All right, so you guys want to spend one more night in the Half Moon Inn before you head out in the morning for the Will of Demons, or something else you want to do?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. And then we can I wonder if we could get Gru and Senor to talk about how they heard that some thugs were able to kill at least 2 of these people that match like Danny and Splug's description. and kind of spread the rumor around.
Spread the rumor that Splug and Danny got killed.
Yeah, because they're up in the room and kind of hidden or whatever, and that way they could see if they were successful. You know what I mean? So maybe they'll send somebody else out to try to bait us again or something.
Oh, you're trying to spread the rumor that they died in the ambush, is what you're saying. Is that what I'm trying to
Yeah, that's
figure
kind
out?
of what I was. That's what I was kind of thinking. But I didn't really think it through very far. So it could be good or bad. But I just thought something to kind of throw a few seeds of chaos into their information getting around.
Remind me again because I've read all three letters. So I want to make sure I don't remember the wrong one. So the letter that you confiscated, what did it tell you?
I don't care how you do it, but deal with these adventurers. Take one of the bronze warders if you must. If they remain in the labyrinth, they could disrupt my plans. Once you've dealt with them, deliver their bodies to our Knoll friends along with the enclosed scroll. Now, it's the enclosed scroll that I don't know. Is that meaning that scroll that has that written on it, or is it a different scroll? This kind of takes us back to the earlier thing. And then
Right.
the second one was the one that has the map with the directions to the Well of Demons.
Correct. Okay.
And it has black things on it.
So by that logic, whatever they ambush or kill was supposed to be delivered to the Knolls. And you're wanting to spread a rumor that those two died and were delivered to the Black Fangs?
Maybe not that they were delivered, but maybe that they died. I don't know. It might be a stupid thing. Again, I was just trying to.
I like the idea.
I'm not saying it's stupid. I will make sure I understand what you're asking for so that I can figure out what we're going to roll and sow rumors. I think there's a section of DMG about that, but I'll come up with something if you're trying to sow rumors to see if you guys can make that a reality. But you also got to figure out how you're going to hide Danny and Splug so just the average town folk here in Seven Pillared Hall don't see them.
Yeah, it would have been something we kind of talked about like on the way back or whatever. But again, I didn't say it initially, so it might be too late to do it. But I was thinking, with Splug being as injured as he was anyways, we could have probably like thrown a cloak over him and kind of like carried him all stiff-legged and armed, into the gate so that they didn't know that he was still alive.
And have the innkeep, send his food up to him.
Yeah, something kind of on the down low.
Could have brought him back on Tensor's floating disc with a cloak over him.
Yeah, something like that, or the two bodies under there. I just think it would have been an interesting way to kind of, I don't know, potentially allow for some surprise later on, especially with Splug because he is the sneaky one in our scout, to where like they wouldn't expect him alive if they encountered him again.
Okay.
They wouldn't be looking out for him. Oh, we killed their rogue, their scout. You know what I mean? That was kind of my thought process there.
All right, so here's what I want to do for that, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll come up with something. So I want some kind of a group check so you guys are trying to fool everyone you see into thinking that Splug, and just Splug, right? Not Danny.
Maybe we just stick with Splug because that'd be the easier one to fool, and then Danny can go up and get food. And Danny's kind of a big guy, anyways, so he could bring enough food for him and Splug.
Okay,
and it would look normal.
All right. So here's what I want.
And I can help kind of to sew it, like sit down in the tavern and, oh, my friend Splug, can't believe they got him, that kind of thing.
All right, this is going to be a series of checks, like a skill challenge here. So the first one I want is a group check. Everybody, when you're coming back into Seven Pillared Hall, this doesn't apply to Guru or Senor, for a performance check to see how well you can make a scene so everyone sees him and believes that he is dead. If that makes sense. So give me a group performance check for Keldar, whoever here has a token, Grelnar, Bryn, and then I'll do one behind the scenes for Danny.
I rolled it to you, but
Yep, that's fine. I'll take that. So did Grelnar. Okay. I gotta take the average. So hold, please. Okay, I'm writing this down. I'll say this as you guys talk about the plan. and you guys are crossing the bridge right here to the Half Moon Inn, Gralnar is asking Splug questions. Like he's trying to have a conversation with him. I should fill you in on what Gralnar rolled for a performance check.
I told you, Gralnar, he's gone. He can't hear you in the afterlife.
Okay.
Hold on,
Right.
let me just get some more info from him first.
Don't you be trying your necromancy spells on him.
All right. Next, I want everyone to give me so are all of you going to be actively trying to spread the rumors that Splug died? Or is that just going to be...
I think Danny keeps Gralnar's mouth shut with the hand. And then Bryn and Keldar probably try to sell it more. So
Okay. So this won't be a group check. This will be just a deception roll for you and Bryn as you try to sow this rumor that Splug died. Okay. I see you whispered it to me. Okay.
I rolled terrible.
Okay. So I want to make this 3 skills. So the third skill to keep this under wraps is going to be... let's do a stealth check to see how well you're keeping Splug hidden in his room. Who hasn't rolled? So I want Gralnar, or I guess anybody who is staying with him to give me a. Don't do a stealth check.
Danny?
What's another one?
Yeah. To wipe that one from your mind there, Brian.
What? I'm asking you guys for advice here. So if you're trying to hide somebody,
Are we trying
is
to
that a
persuade
stealth
people that it's
check?
real? Are we trying to, I don't know. Is it
Like, as you're hiding him, you're trying to keep him from, sticking his head out the window,
sleight of hand or
talking
something?
too loud or whatever, so people can continue to think he's dead. So it's like a deception roll, but it's more like a stealthy, keeping him hidden. So
A manual deception would be sleight of hand, I'd assume. But that's
no, not sleight of hand. Let's go with, tell you what, dealer's choice. Performance, deception, or stealth. Your choice.
and then wipe that one out. I'm rolling the other one again.
By everybody.
Public or GM, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Performance, deception, or
Performance, deception, or stealth.
I am equally horrible.
Okay.
You did the one at disadvantage, though.
I sure did, didn't I?
Okay. All right. I got your 3 results here. I'll think about how that happens between now and next session, especially if Splug joins the party back. Okay. Anything else you guys wanting to do this rest of this day or this night before you head out in the morning?
For me,
Assuming you want to head out in the morning. I'm assuming you don't want to head out tonight.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all need a long rest. Now there was that shop that was selling us stuff because we brought him back something. Can we go back there and see if he's got anything new in, or how long has that been?
It's
Just
only
a
been a day.
Okay, so nothing new, huh?
Based on your time here, he gets deliveries sporadically, like once every 3 or 4 days. So the chances of him getting a delivery between yesterday and today is pretty slim. But you can go find out.
Is it
By
Nudie
find out-
Magazine Day?
By find out, I mean someone roll me a D100 and you call high or low.
Do it.
Do it, Don. You asked.
Go for it.
Call
Yeah,
high or low
Rolling
before you
crappy
roll.
already.
High.
Go low.
Hi.
Oh, he's due for a high.
You got to roll it too, though.
He GM rolled it to me
God dang it! Why does it keep doing that?
because you have on 2 GM on there. Are you doing the dice tower?
I have to public.
When you click on the dice tower at the top, you got GM roll.
You're looking
toggle
on
it
your
or
character
off.
sheet, Don. You got to look in the dice roller.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were on the dice roller, not on your
I,
character sheet.
they were both set to GM. And so I
Okay.
turned it off on my character sheet and I was like, what the hell?
No, those two are not
Then
connected.
I went to the dice roller and it was to GM. So that's fine.
Yeah, those two aren't connected. That's fine. All right. So as you guys head over to Gindar's, that was the drow guy. He tells you he hasn't got any new deliveries today. Just try again tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a delivery.
All right.
Okay. Anything else you guys need or want to do?
Sleep.
All right. Get your long rest. Everyone fill up on your health, your mana, all that stuff. Your hit die. I don't think has anyone even used hit die yet in this campaign?
I have.
Okay.
I was down 3.
Okay. Remember, the long rest, you get half your hit die back. Not all of them. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I assume you round up at level 5, but I could be wrong.
I don't know if it's up or down, but sure, I'll allow up. Okay. All right. So they told you per the map, well, she told you, if you remember, she said 4 to 6 hours. What she was estimating was a trip from Seven Pillared Hall to the location on the map where the Will of Demons is. So, like before, we do survival checks to follow the map. You just need to decide about whether or not you are traversing at a stealthy pace or a normal pace. 4 to 6 hours was a normal pace.
Jeez.
What do you guys think?
Can we do like half? We can like
When you got Gralnar, you're always moving at a loud pace.
So let me give away some meta knowledge to help make your decision. So, like before, we're using the 66 method. For every hour you travel, everyone will GM roll a d6 to me. Once I receive 6 sixes, there is an encounter.
Got it.
Okay. So when you stealth, the only thing that really comes into play is if you come across an encounter while you're stealthing, then there's less of a chance of you being ambushed, if that makes sense. Whereas if you're not stealthing as a random encounter, okay, they're probably going to get the drop on you. That makes sense?
Yep.
That's why stealthing is advantageous to you. But if you don't care about that, then you can go with normal pace. And we'll see what happens.
You guys call it, or we go every other hour to make it interesting, and maybe we run 1 hour.
Can we crab walk 1 hour?
Just practice our lunges, like
for an entire hour.
And I
Nice.
also want to point out that 66 method, that is the norm. There are going to be situations where you're much more likely to have a random encounter. I mean, the number of sixes you got to roll to me will be less. You won't know that. There'll be somewhere it's like the coming down the entrance way, the main path into Seven Pillared Hall. It's probably going to be like you got to get 10 d6s before you get a random encounter because that's just more of a well-known traveled path.
makes sense.
Okay.
What if we walk like we're on Arrakis so that we don't get the sandworms involved?
That'd be sweet.
What?
That's
You have
probably
to
just
shuffle.
stealth. That's probably just stealth.
Shuffle, step,
Yeah.
shuffle.
You gotta make it look like it's just the wind blowing the sand,
It'll take you 4 times longer to get there. Doing that method.
kind of like the moonwalk in the desert.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Well, we
Right.
should certainly stealth when we get close, but as far as, on the way there, that's up to you guys.
So if we do think it's 6 hours, I kind of like that idea, Don. Why don't we move normally for the first 4 hours and plan on stealthing the last 2?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
So
we'll
it'll
do a
take us
shift
8
work.
hours instead of 6.
Yes.
So the spot
If
here
we-
I'm pinging, that's the 7 Pillared Hall.
If we take
Right.
8 hours of travel, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to have to start rolling exhaustion after that.
Is it
Really?
after that?
Is that
or-
right? I thought it was like 12 hours or something. 8 hours is enough for exhaustion.
If you're on a forced march.
We're not on a forced march, are we?
Yeah. We're just
I
walking
don't
I don't
over.
know. That was a question, not a statement.
I know, and technically Rob is right. I probably wouldn't make you start doing exhaustion until you got the 10 or 12 hour mark.
I was
If
going to
you're not
say,
gonna
I mean,
stop,
I'm
if you're not gonna
tired
stop
when
and
I come
rest.
home from work, but I'm not exhausted.
Right.
Yeah, but you would be if you continued to do a bunch of stuff. When you come home from work, you lay in front of the TV and watch the baseball game.
Hey, watch your mouth. I don't do that.
And most people don't
Listen,
carry a backpack and weapons that weigh probably 40 pounds, right? All
So
day
I heard
long.
I heard it was nudie magazine day. So
You do,
That
okay.
takes a lot of exhaustion too.
Yeah. Different kind of exhaustion.
Mental.
All right. So what we doing, folks? You guys give me a decision for the first hour. Are you going to stealth or not stealth?
Not stealth.
Not stealth.
You guys in agreement?
Yep.
doesn't matter.
Just matters on how far
Hey.
you get.
When we roll these D6s, we whisper them to you directly?
Correct.
Okay.
So I need all 5 of you to roll me a d6. Technically 4 plus Senor.
I got a 12.
1, 2, I see 3.
Oh, sorry.
What is that shit?
That's the hours, what we're going to do each hour.
Yeah, that's how we're
Yeah.
going. The first 4 hours is no sneaky. The last 2 hours is sneaky.
Okay, I'm with you.
Sneaky.
So it looks like I still need one more roll from somebody. Don, I think you got to roll twice. Once for Grolnar and once for Senor.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Where's my token?
On your GM roll.
You
Okay.
could just do the dice roller and roll it to GM.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I-
Because it's just a
Okay.
D6. It's not an actual check. Or
Yeah.
anything.
The last one was Senor's.
All right, so I got you on this map for a reason. So for 1 hour, polygon reveal. Cool. All right, make sure I'm doing the right path. So
We're doing path number 6.
you made it that far in the hour. You see where I opened up the map a little bit?
Is that what number are
Can
we
you ping?
supposed to be? 4?
Oh, I guess we're moving down to 3, right?
Okay.
Is that
You see where I pinged? I revealed some of the map.
Okay, we're on hallway 4 or that hallway.
We're moving,
Between
we're
3
moving
and
south.
4.
We're moving southwest.
Got it.
Gotcha.
All right, so it's 1 hour down. Next hour is not sneaky. Give me some 6s again. Hold on. Hold on. I got to put a little marker in there so I can tell between where they start and end. Okay, roll your d6s.
Oh,
Okay.
You already did, Rand, so don't throw me again.
okay.
My first one is Gralnar, the second one Senor.
Another hour passes. You are not stealthing, so I'm going to reveal some more. Polygon reveal. The whole time you're moving, you're going down. You're descending the whole way going down.
Cool.
Okay, you made it that far in the second hour. Third hour, you said you are not sneaking.
We
that correct?
are no sneaky.
Okay. Let me put 2 dots in here. D6s again. Looks like I'm still waiting on one more. There we go.
We can't talk about Bruno, right? Because then people know who got bad rolls.
Okay, that was hour.
We don't talk
3.
about Bruno. Don't make somebody sing the song.
We don't talk about 6 rolls.
There you go. Hour 3. No encounters yet. Hour 4 is not sneaky, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, D6s. Okay. Polygon reveal. You know, when I read about this 66 rule, I was telling myself, you know what? There's probably gonna be lots and lots of encounters based on this logic.
Yeah, it's
that
amazing
was
how if you ask people to roll their own characters' ability scores, the kind of scores they get. But when you try to avoid encounters,
all right. So hour 5, this is stealthy, so you're gonna go half the normal distance. But go ahead and roll me. Oh, let me put my dots in here.
well, I guess it's sneaky, 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 sneaky. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, D6. Roll them. Oh shit! I didn't give you guys even any survival checks to see if you're getting lost.
It's a single hallway with no branches coming off of it, though.
That's just this rough map, and this whole thing is a labyrinth of mazes. So there's still gonna be a survival check.
Gotcha.
I won't make you. I'll make you do it. Start doing it now. Okay, who is leading the charge following the map? Is anybody here proficient in survival?
Not I.
Last time it was Danny. So
I am, but I've only got a +3.
You might.
anybody else? Anybody else better than +3?
It's a
Yeah.
wisdom base, right? No.
Is it wisdom base? Senor is actually pretty good at it.
It's trained.
What is
Yeah,
your
but
plus?
he asked. Sorry, you asked if you were proficient. So I am proficient. I have a +3.
What is Senor? Don.
Senor's got a +4 in wisdom. So
Is he proficient in survival, or does it not say? Is that one of his skills? If you look at skills underneath his ability scores.
Did I give him any skills?
skills: medicine, nature, perception.
Okay, then nope. It's going to be Bren.
All right. Did you want me to roll that then?
GM roll it. If you do really bad, then everyone's going to know. If you do really good, everyone's going to know. This is for the past hour 5. Ooh. Are you adding guidance to that? I'm assuming that +3 is?
Yep.
Okay. So meta knowledge for future rolls. If you fail the DC by 5 or more, you get lost. You're not lost, but Bryn, you kind of struggled a little bit to stay on path. But you guys made your stealthy progress without any encounters. So let me go half the distance.
Hour 6.
Just so you guys are on the same page, you took a turn east on the map now through that thin, solid red line right here is the path you're taking. Okay. All right. So this is hour 6, and it's stealth. Let me put
This is
2
hour
dots in
7.
here.
This is hour 7.
No.
No. I'm marking them down.
Oh
This
yeah,
is hour
5,
6.
6. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. D6s. And give me your survival check, Bryn. You guys get turned around and you lose an hour here. So one more D6 as you try to find your path back.
You ready for it?
Yeah, because I got the survival thing in there to break it up. You're good. Looks like I need one more D6 from somebody. Who didn't roll a D6 this time? Rand. I don't see a D6 from you.
Oh, I misunderstood the name of the game.
Yeah, you got lost for an hour, so you got another hour of you trying to get back on track. Okay.
Wait, so we literally all have to roll a 6 at the same time?
Because you guys are all rolling a 6, and once I get to 6 6s, there's an encounter.
Okay, got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, now I understand.
Okay, hour 7 was lost. We're trying to find your way back. All right. So you did make it another hour, but it took you 2 hours to get there. Polygon reveal.
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
All right, this is now technically hour 7, but real time it's hour 8 because you got lost and you're still stealthing, right?
Yep.
So give me, Keldar put a thing in there, a break. So give me your D6s. Two, three, four, five. Okay, that's everybody. Bryn, survival check. There you go. Polygon reveal.
Hour 9? Last hour?
Yep. You think you probably go one more hour at a stealthy pace and you'll be there. So let me put 2 dots in here. D6s.
Brian, what's the benefit of us going stealthy in this if we have to roll twice as many d6s?
The stealth means that you're not just walking out in the open, that you're not going to be ambushed. Basically, they see you coming. So since you're stealthing, if there's an encounter, I'm going to let you guys all roll a stealth check to see whether or not they even notice you coming or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
In theory, we might even be the ambushers, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Potentially, that is correct.
Would
All
like to
right.
change my future votes to be sneaky only in the last hour, though, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So cat's out of the bag. There's going to be an encounter here before you reach it. The first 4 rolls, 0 6s. The last 4, there was 1 each time, except for this round, there was 3 of them. So you guys made all 4 in the last hour. Okay. All right. So I need everyone to give me stealth checks. And I am going to use the average.
Do we whisper them or public? Or does it matter?
Go ahead and whisper them to me. Okay, I see 3 of them.
I'm looking on Senor's to see what he's got.
Just Dex, probably.
If he doesn't have stealth as a skill, it'll be his dex.
And 2GM stealth. Woo!
Okay. All right. Math. Okay. 45 divided by 5. That's 9.
9. That's
Pretty good.
That's
You're not sure where you guys aren't sure where Gru is, but you guys know exactly where everybody except maybe Bryn. You lose track of every once in a while, but everybody else, you know exactly where they are.
Man, you guys rolled crappy.
All right, so how do I want to do this? Let's go back to the 7 pillar hall just so I can get a marching order, and then I'll tell you guys what direction I want you to place your tokens so I can move you to the map. All right, so marching order going in. Show. Snap to center. Going in this direction. You guys see my arrow?
Yeah.
I do a shift click. Hold on.
I did not see which direction your arrow was.
Let's say this is the front. Okay.
You guys see my arrow now? Or am I on the wrong layer? Okay.
I'll be second. Oh, Danny. Gotta move Danny out.
Yeah,
If
get
you
Danny
wanna
out
go-
of there.
If
Why
you
is
want to go
Conrad so
side
here?
by side, let me check to see how wide the place is. Looks like you can definitely fit 2 wide. 3 would be squeezing. So if that makes You change how you want to be and how far out, spread out you want to be.
Brian,
Feel
can you
free to
move
move yourself.
Donnie's ticket away, please?
Oh, why is Donnie in there?
Well, that's where he ended up being. But we can't control his token. There we
Okay.
Because of Don's comment last time, I'm trying to make sure I call him Danny.
Guru, where are you at in the marching order?
That's a good question.
I'm Guru.
For the
Yeah.
record, Rand, don't cave. He complained about that every time.
Oh,
I'll go at the back. That's why nobody could see me.
yeah, but there was
That's the
literally
front.
that's the
Oh,
front.
damn.
But there was
You
literally
got a dwarf on each end, so it's hard to know who's in front, who's in back. Okay.
And I guess technically Bryn's got to be in front if she's doing the survival checks.
Or near the front, anyway.
in another
Okay,
campaign
either.
we played. It was
Okay.
Randall was a character, so it just got really confusing.
Okay. You guys good with your marching order?
No, I don't want to be in the front. You're the one who made me go there.
Because you're the one doing the survival checks.
You
so have
also
to be in
made me
front.
do the survival checks, so there we go.
I'll
did.
protect you.
Okay. All right. 1 second. I think there's something I got to read before we go to the other map.
At least I got some stealth maybe going for me.
Gotta protect that big burly fighter way in the back.
Wow. The big burly fighter in the way in the back is gonna ruin the stealth. So
Okay. So,
Ruined.
little theater of the mind before I change to a different map. You guys are stealthing along. I think you feel like you're pretty close, Bryn. You can see probably about, I don't know, 60 to 100 feet. Let me look at the map so I can get this somewhat accurate. I know everyone here has dark vision, right? I should have asked that when we started. Does anyone here not have dark vision?
Pretty sure hobgoblins have it.
we have
What's
no
Senor?
humans.
He's a gnome.
Senor's a gnome.
He might have low light vision. I don't know. No,
A
is that not a thing?
gnome
Gnome.
with the gnoles.
Wait, never mind. That's
Ah.
not a thing in this campaign.
Senor has dark vision of 120 feet.
Ooh. Must be a deep gnome.
Huh? It just says gnome, but I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't have senses on there?
Yeah, senses dark vision 120.
All right. Okay, so Bryn and Keldar are the first to see this since you're out in front. It's a straight hallway, again, roughly 10 feet wide. You guys can see beyond your dark vision, you can see a something glowing like a light blue in the center of the hallway, about 75 feet down. There's a straightaway, so I need everyone to give me is it wisdom check or wisdom save? It is a wisdom save. And then I'll drop you guys in here at that approximate spot.
Are we still whispering to you, or
You can do this or not in the open because it's going to be obvious if you pass or fail here in a second. One, two, three, four, five.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Working on it.
That's everybody. I see 5 rolls. There's some, that one's a stealth roll. Sorry. Yeah, we need one more.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Wisdom save.
Okay, is that everybody? You got it done?
Yeah, it's in there now.
Oh, sorry. I just didn't scroll down. Okay, let me drop this in here and make sure that I'm not putting somebody in a wall. So to answer the question, everybody here has dark vision, right?
yep?
Yep.
Okay, so those that got a 12 or lower, you see the light and immediately start to dash towards it. So let me switch maps. I'll do a shift click. You may have to zoom out. This is a pretty big map. And then 1 second, I'll put a light on the thing that you see. Straight ahead.
Like one of those big fish deep underwater that has like the little lantern right in front of its mouth.
Yes, exactly like that.
Oh yeah, I can use one of my new things, my macros, to make something light up. I like it. Has light. It's going to be 0 bright. You guys see the light now?
Yep.
Okay, you may have to again zoom out or scroll up to see the light. So anyone that got a DC 12 or lower has to immediately dash towards that blue light. And then we'll start turn order to see, just to keep things in order to see what happens next.
Oh shit.
So we have to, okay, when it's our turn, you mean we dash
Now, right
as
now,
our action, huh?
right now,
Oh,
as your reaction, you're going to dash.
Oh,
You get them to do it in initiative order though, as sort of a surprise round, Brian.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. I like that.
Okay,
So
so
go and
we
roll
wait
your
till our-
initiative. Roll your initiative,
okay.
and then if you failed, you're going to go before everybody else, but we'll go in order.
Got it.
Thank you, Rob. That was a good idea.
I'm Groot. Thanor.
We're missing one more. I want to see 4 in there. Okay, there we go. So I'll sort it. So, Gru, did you fail?
I did. I got an 11,
So, how far does 60 feet take you?
about right there. So about right here.
Okay, go and move yourself. Okay,
Dash
and
as a reaction or just move as a reaction?
just dash as a reaction. Gralnar, did you fail?
Nope.
Okay, Senor, did you fail?
Nope.
Okay, how about Keldar?
Eldar did.
Did fail?
Yeah.
Okay, we're in 60 feet. How far that takes you?
Okay. I think it was there.
I think it takes him into the kill radius.
Okay, and Bryn, did you fail?
No.
Okay, so you stay put. All right, so as this happens, you guys watch. First, Gru darts ahead. As he gets right to where he is, you see him kind of like abruptly stop, like he's caught up in something. And then you see something large come out of the ceiling here in a hole and grab a hold of him. And you're going to make a save here in a second. And then Keldar dashes right past Gru as he disappears into the hole. And the same thing happens to him right here on this spot. You see him get hung up on something. Now I need each of you guys to make me a save. 1 second while I pull up their character sheet.
Now, what if he like almost makes his save and then I ram in from behind on my?
That's just hold on. Go back to token layer. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you do get a saving throw, but disadvantage. Okay, I need a dexterity saving throw by both Gru and Keldar at disadvantage.
It's not you.
What is
Okay,
going
so
on?
straight dex is that?
Yeah, if he doesn't have save as a thing, there's a straight dex. Do it at disadvantage. You should be able to click thing up there for disadvantage as well, right?
Yep. Oh damn.
Okay. All right then. All right. So All right, so you guys watch as Gru hits this thing, gets tangled up. You are restrained, but you didn't go anywhere. Keldar, you get restrained, and then you guys watch as something pinkish shoots out of the hole, grabs a hold of Keldar, and sucks him up in it.
Oh, put your lipstick away.
So Keldar, I don't have dynamic walls in here, but you should see something kind of grayish.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. All right. Now we will start the turn order. Let me resort it. You get a strategize round after your first round, since it's kind of like a surprise round. So, Gru, what would you like to do?
So I am restrained by what exactly?
Um,
I mean, what is it, like tentacles, or is it like actual arms, or
like you didn't even see it until you hit it. There's like
Okay.
these really sticky, slimy strings that are wrapped all around you, almost like a webbing. But they were like
Okay.
invisible until you hit them.
All right, I'm just gonna hack at them with my longsword.
Okay, you are restrained, so does that do anything at your attacks? It does. You have disadvantage on your attacks.
Holy cow.
Holy shit!
Well, I got a crit for the first attack, but it's at disadvantage, so I got the second attack, which is
Yeah, we are.
22.
We're keeping Gru. For
All right, you
sure.
watch as Gru reaches up with a sword and swings at something you can't even see, and slices it off. And you don't feel yourself restrained anymore, Gru.
Okay, and I can move, right?
Yeah, you still got your movement on your turn.
Okay. Can I tell if I move to the left or actually? Can I tell if there's more of that stuff direct anywhere like around me, or it's really difficult?
This will
to
be
say?
a bonus action if you want to do a perception check.
Yeah, I'll do a bonus action perception check. I'll do that.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not. I probably don't need to do that at disadvantage. So 13 was the first number.
Okay, let me read this. What do you got to roll to see it?
Damn, I did max damage. If that had been
Yeah,
a real foe with a crit hit and max damage, that would have been sweet.
you can see a few more strings that are almost like all over the place inside this hallway, and there are more in front of you. But to the left of you, there's none.
Okay. I guess I'll move into a space where there aren't any obvious ones, like over here.
Okay.
And I'll yell out to the other ones, "Careful, be you! Sticky things!"
You know what, Wayne? I like it. And you're going to get an inspiration card.
Thank you, Brian. I know that some people appreciate my efforts, even if others don't.
Yeah, like the others being the ones that would ask for some helpful information.
All right, that's it for Gru's turn.
Yeah, I think that's about it at this point.
Grolnar.
Grolnar is going to sprint up because he watched Gru run past him. He was watching his back, and he knows the approximate location and where he ran. So he's going to run up and just be ready for whatever. So he's going to have his maul of killing out, and he's ready.
What do you mean by ready? Are you ready in action to do something if something happens?
Can I do that after taking a dash?
Oh, that's true. You cannot.
Okay. Yeah. No, he's got his weapon out. He's ready for the next round is essentially what it is.
You know what? No, I'm going to renege on that. You move. You didn't do any action. I'll allow you to hold up, ready in action at the end of your move. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Good deal.
So what are you readying?
Yeah. So I'm readying. Obviously, I don't see him anymore, but was that Bryn that's all the way up?
What are you asking?
Anyways, yeah. If anything, non-party. If I see anything move non-party, I'll kill it.
Anything non-party, you're going to swing at
Yeah.
it with your sword.
Yeah,
Right?
anything
Okay.
correct.
All right. Senor.
Senor is going to timidly kind of come up, and he's not going to use all. He's going to use all of his movement, but he's not going to dash. He is just going to come up and try to get a better look of things. He is also going to ready his staff, and that's it.
Okay. Ready his staff to attack anything non-party related. Right.
Non-party, yes, correct.
Okay. All right. So this guy's up next. So the only one that sees it right now is Keldar. So we'll address that first. Keldar, you can see at the end of that hallway some kind of giant coiling worm type creature with spikes on the end of its face, and it lashes out with you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm really good at those. Ooh.
Wow, look at you. Oh, sorry. It says while you're restrained, you have disadvantage on the dex save.
Oh,
Fuck you.
yeah.
Well, fuck me.
Exactly.
What happens on a success? All right, you watch as that thing tried to like grab a hold of those webbing thing basically you're wrapped up in and pull it towards you, but you're able to kind of wiggle your way out of it. There's still those little things all around you, but you don't get pulled towards that thing. So let's see. Then it's just going to use its other attack. Since it can't pull you, it's going to move a little closer up here, and it's squeezing in here. So I know it's bigger than that hole.
Ooh.
And it's going to reach out and try to bite you now. I'll go and put this out in chat.
Am I restrained or something, or what's the?
Yes.
Does it have advantage to attack, or what does restraint?
Oh, thank you for reminding me of that. Attack rolls you have disadvantage. Attackers have advantage. Oh.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for being so honest, and I'll give you an inspiration card for me rolling like shit. Inspiration card for Rand. For not rolling a 3 and deceiving me. Okay. Grolnar, give me a perception roll.
Okay. Perception. Because he's so good at it. Hey, that's not bad.
It is pretty good. So you're not surprised by it. You watch as something reaches its head out through this thing and attempts to swipe at you. So whoever had a attack ready for something to make itself known, you guys can go ahead and roll that.
Okay. That would be Gralnar and Senor. So that is my maul.
Holy shit, look at you guys. 24. Let me check. Yeah, that hits. For 14 bludgeoning. Let me just double check. There's no resistances. Okay. Gralnar, you got to roll that again out in the open.
Shit. That was Senor, actually, but public. Keep wanting to say pubic. Hey, look at that. It's the same roll.
Holy shit, look at you guys. Okay. And then that's a piercing damage, right? All right. So you guys watch as this big bulbous head comes out and is going to swipe at Gralnar. He's still going to get his attack off. So let me just put it out in chat so everyone sees it. Oh no, that's going to be too much information.
Am I?
Oh yeah, I can say hide the description. Yeah, let's do that. That's all you see is the attack coming at you. Wow, these guys are just kicking ass on their rolls.
Pretty underwhelming there, Ryan.
Okay, and then It's going to use its backup as a bite. There we go. That's more like it.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Okay. And let me double check. And yeah, it's going to retreat back into its hole, so you can have an opportunity attack. Nope, that was your reaction to ready your action, so it retreats back into the hole. Okay, that's their turn. Keldar,
All right.
you
So
are restrained, so you can use your action to try to break free from that, or something else, which I'm pretty sure you have something else.
yeah, I'll probably do something else. It doesn't say what size creature this affects. Am I like sucked up into this tube at all? Like I now I can't see my friends.
All you can see is like the hallway and the dirt behind you with your dark vision.
Oh, like down in here.
Yeah, you see that little like concave thing on the map here is?
Yeah.
That's kind of where the hole is going up into the ceiling.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I guess I'll just get out of this real quick. I'm gonna Misty Step as bonus action real fast.
Okay. That's where I asked if you could see, right? So you're going back down in the hallway?
Yeah. I'm gonna go out to as far as I can see on the opposite side.
Okay.
Like over in this area. Not another whole thing. If it looks like that could be another home of a creature.
Okay. Tillett, give me a perception roll before you teleport to a spot.
Okay.
Oh, okay. If you teleport to that exact spot, you're probably going to be on another strand.
Oh,
If you were to teleport right here, you'd be probably okay.
right here?
Yeah.
Okay, now I know to watch. Now, am I still enthralled by whatever made me dash? I'm still kind of confused about that.
No, that was an instantaneous thing. It's still glowing up here, but it has no effect on you right now.
Do I know anything about that or what it was? Do I?
You felt compelled to run towards it. You don't know why.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Keldar?
Yeah. Can you still see it? Can we still see a creature here or no?
You'd have to be standing underneath the hole to see it. And Gralnar and Gru did not move up that far.
Can I move here without getting a strand?
Are you going to give me another perception roll? This one's going to have a higher DC since you've already rolled once to get right there.
I thought I was getting good at noticing them. You know what? I'll just stay here and ready my action to booming blade anything coming within 5 feet of me. That's an enemy.
You can still do that even though you use an action to Misty Step? Or is that a bonus action?
Bonus action's Misty Step.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Bryn.
I'm going to move the maybe, yeah. I'm going to move the birds to right there. And I'm going to move myself to right here. And if I see that pink slimy thing poke its head out, I'm going to hold my action to shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Everybody's holding their action. Okay. That it for Bryn?
Yep.
Okay. 1 minute to strategize. Go.
Is this a door at the end of the hall? Is that actually a door?
I'll say it's an archway.
Okay.
I just closed the door because I didn't make a hallway beyond it. That's why I put a door there.
We need to
Blue light.
We need to
Sorry.
burn these strands with fire.
I agree with that 100%. The blue light is an orb, a diffuse light. What is the blue light exactly?
It's a pulsing blue light floating about 2 feet above the ground.
It's an angler worm. That's the angle. It's the lure.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, so it is very much like that creature in the
Yeah.
ocean that I mentioned.
Who has a? Does anybody have a way to burn the hull other than just torches and oil or whatever?
Firebolt.
Senor might.
I
He's a
was
druid,
looking
I don't
and
know.
nope.
No fire spells?
Nope.
I got a big flaming sword I can cast. Forgot about that. I traded the AC for it.
I mean, squirting a flask of oil around and setting it on fire is not so bad either.
I don't have any fire spells.
Okay, 15 seconds.
Wow.
Okay. I'll plan on doing the fire thing.
Okay, you guys good?
Yep.
Okay. Gru.
Gru is so I assume he has. I don't really have a list of his equipment, but I assume he might have oil.
Gru,
Yeah. Would he have gotten that in town?
roll me a D100. Call it high or low.
Before I roll.
Correct. Call it high or low before you roll.
Okay, give me a second.
Give you a second to decide if you want to go high or low.
No, I just had to get the dice roller open. Do I roll it to you as GM or roll it in the open? Does it matter?
Well, first tell me high or low.
Low.
Low. Okay, you got to roll a 1 through 50 to have a oil flask on you. There you go.
Is that low enough? Okay. So I'm gonna whip out the oil flask and squirt it. I'll say like 10 or 15 feet in front of me, but not as far as Keldar.
Okay, that'll be your action to do that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, Keldar is a good 10 feet beyond that. And then I guess strike a flame to set it off to catch it on fire.
How are you striking a flame?
I'm assuming if I have oil, I have some way to ignite the oil.
All right, but that's going to be an action to do that as well.
Okay, so that's 2 actions to actually set it on fire. Okay. Gotcha. Then I'll yell to Groundnar, ignite it, you must.
Okay, draw a little roughly, I'll say 5-foot square for a flask of oil, not 10-foot square, somewhere on the map of where you threw it to, within 30 feet.
Okay. So 10 foot. So like, I'm not
Either circle or square. I'm not going to be picky about it.
something like
Paint it.
that.
Okay.
Paint it.
Yeah, I was trying to paint it. I don't know if I got it exactly. Yeah, it's pretty close to 10 feet.
Okay. All right. Yeah, pretty good.
Okay. And I guess that's it for. I don't really have any bonus actions that are useful. So,
Okay, you stand put.
I can't currently see any of the creatures, can I?
You cannot.
They're all up in their holes. Okay, yeah, that's it then.
Okay. All right, Grolnar.
Yeah, Groundlar's gonna I don't have any fire either. So
Just go stand in the oil. You'll be fine.
right. Where did that thing come out of? Was it right there?
Yep. Right there. There's a hole like in the corner of up in the ceiling corner of this hallway.
Okay. Can I see it in there?
You cannot.
And was it just a tentacle?
It was a big bulbous like worm head that came out.
Okay.
Let me see. How'd that thing say to share a picture? Is it shift? Crap. Shift Z, Control Z. Holy shit! Control Z just moved. Did you move yourself back in there,
Hell no.
Kildar?
Nope.
Wow. I guess Control Z like somehow like undoes something.
Control Z is always undo.
What is the shortcut to show the token? Here, I'll just do like this. That's what you saw pop out. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spectre Beast, just like I said.
right, Gralnar, what are you doing?
Gralnar is going to. I think I'm just going to hold my action if it comes out again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Senor.
Senor is going to. Let's see. How far is that? Oh, no problem. Senor is going to.
Now, I don't want to put ideas in your head, but almost everybody has some kind of a Dungeoneer's pack that has torches in it.
Yeah, I was thinking this might should light one torch and we can use it to ignite the oil and anything else that we want to ignite. I just
Okay.
didn't have a torch already burning since I had dark vision, so.
Yeah. And I'll do that on my next turn since it's Senor's now. But Senor is going to send that down at the blue orb.
Constitution save for a show description. What is this thing? On one creature that you can see. Give me a wisdom check, Gralnar.
Gralnar, you mean?
I'm sorry,
Senor?
Senor. Yes, sorry. I just saw Gralnar in the chat, so okay. I'll let you retcon that.
Okay.
That is not a creature, so you're not quite sure if that's going to do anything to an object like that, unless it is a creature.
Okay, then I'll use my thorn staff
At this thing down here,
at the blue thing. Yeah.
20. As you shoot down there, you watch the thorns go right through it, and then it disappears.
All right.
Anything else out of Senor?
No, he's just fine right where he is.
These guys. Okay, let's start with Keldar. You watch the head pop out here, so if you had a held action,
Oh yeah. Let's see. Bland. Back. Oh, gross.
12. 12 to hit, right?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Gosh,
Okay. So it's going to try to do, make sure I got this. Yeah, I do. God, look how horrible these things are. All right, so you guys down here, if you had some kind of a ranged attack, and it was also including something up here, I'll allow that as well, as long as it's within range. Anyone else had a held action for that?
My held action was for the one by Gralnar.
All right, no one else. Then it's just going to try a normal bite that you killed Dar before it retreats back. God, look how shitty I am rolling, man. All right, and since you used your reaction on your ready action, it retreats with no harm. Second verse, same as the first. Is that your swarms up there, Bryn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a D4. 1, 2, 3, starting with Gru. If I roll a 4, I'm gonna choose. Okay, Gru.
Yes.
For some reason, it reaches out, thinking you're like the most yummy target for it. And rawr. Hey!
That hits.
And now you make a deck save.
At disadvantage or does it matter?
No, this is a regular one. You're not restrained.
And public or GM for this roll?
You
Public,
can do
yeah.
it public. It's fine because the results will be obvious. Okay. It reaches out, slams its teeth, and you feel the acid sink into you. You feel its bite kind of gripping on you like it's trying to grab a hold of you. It pulls backwards. You're able to kind of squeeze your way out of its grip. It was trying to pull you back in.
Gotcha.
Okay, but since
Keep trying to get out and they keep pulling me back in.
You took half damage on that too.
Yeah, do I actually take that damage? I do, because it hit, and I have resistance. So yes, you are correct. 5 damage then. Sorry, I didn't see the acid damage.
Holy shit, that is such an awesome coincidence. Because I had these things set up way before I even rolled anything for Guru. So
I was pretty sure he was never going to get to use that acid resistance.
I know. It's pretty sweet that it was relevant right away.
right, so since it didn't recoil back inside, it's going to try to take a second bite at somebody because it's pissed off because it can't roll for shit. And it's going to try for, the swarms.
That hits.
Okay, so however that works for your, holy
Killed
shit,
Killed a raven.
killed a raven. Okay.
Yep.
So anyone else that had their ready action to attack this one, go ahead and roll that. $18, pretty sure that hits. It does hit. 14, what kind of force damage? Okay.
I don't know how you want to rule this, but I've got repelling blast, so it gets pushed 10 feet.
Ooh, would it get pushed out of the hole 10 feet or back in the hole 10 feet?
It wouldn't get pushed up. I didn't shoot it up. I shot it down, so it should get pushed north, or part of it. A little bit more. I don't know.
Smooshed on the wall.
Tell you what, here's what I'll do. I'll have it do a deck save, a DC 10. If it fails, its head does not recoil back inside. You okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. Deck save. Wow. I picked the wrong stat. Oh shit, I rolled really freaking good. Hover over that and you'll see how bad his dex is. All right, recoils back. Anyone else have a held action to attack? I thought you did, didn't you, Gralnar?
No, I made an attack.
Not this time.
That was you said you're going to hold your attack if something came out, right?
No, and then I got another turn. I made an attack.
What did you make an attack on it?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right. I
They
apologize.
keep retreating back into this hole if no one's holding on to them or has no reason to stay out there. Okay, that's good to know. All right, that's our turn. Keldar, now it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Hey guys, what if we just like fucking walk past these things? Keldar will. You know what? I want to. What was that?
Was what?
Whatever you're rolling.
I don't know. What does that mean?
He's obviously rolling for some sort of recharge or lair action.
Oh no, I think it was to yell and see if it attracted anything. Evil D6s. Or not. And I'll use my once a day fire shield flame blade thing. Oh, bummer. Oh, here it is. Since no one lit the thing on fire. As a bonus action, my shield, springs to life this fiery blade in my offhand. And then I'll take as I take a step, Brian, can I kind of swipe it in front of me a couple times to make sure there's no tentacle things?
Yeah, you have to make an attack roll.
I'm picturing more like I'm in the jungle and I'm just swiping my machete left and right, and anything in the way gets fire.
They have a really low AC, so it's gonna be real easy to hit them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to. Yeah, but he doesn't want to waste his attack on the slimy things. He wants to hit the thing when it comes out.
I actually was just kind of Indiana Jones and down to light his oil like he wanted me to do. I'm trying to do that for a group.
So you're not trying to avoid any of the invisible spiderweb lines, is what I'm hearing.
No, so I have a flaming sword above my head that I'm just kind of swinging around as I walk forward to smash the ground with my fire sword.
When you got restrained, there were strings from head to toe.
Oh, okay. So yes, if I'm walking into strings like that, then I would for sure just stop and whack them with fire. If that's what you're saying.
Okay, so you're going to make an attack action to clear your path.
Got it. Yes.
Okay, let's see your attack.
I'll just use this regular. This damage isn't right, but 19.
You see a few strands like light up for a second and then disappear again, but you got a clear path to get to the oil here now.
Okay. Am I still able to touch the thing to the oil as part of my move?
I'm okay with that. Yeah, you're close enough.
Okay. I make sure I'm not standing in the oil, and I touch the flaming sword to it.
Okay. Got fire. Fire. Where is the
Oh,
fire?
this sheds a bright light and 10 foot and dim light for additional 10 too, if that matters for perceiving and stuff like that. The tendrils.
Freaking snap the. I'll fix this. Close enough. Okay, there's now a little bit of a flame right in front of you guys.
Brian, you should be using your new add-on to add light to that.
Oh, well, I didn't think I needed to. You guys can all see, can't you? But yes,
Yeah,
I will.
but-
Thank you.
It's a lot better, yeah.
It makes it brighter when you have the light on, I guess.
Okay.
Plus, Keldar's sword does 20 feet plus 10 feet.
Yep.
Light.
Nice.
Oh, no, it's 10 feet, 10 feet.
10 feet, 10 feet, yeah.
Okay, and I'll put some light on Keldar. DL tool. Give him some light. 10 feet, 10 feet.
Okay. Right now I got the flame thing been running.
Hey, you should be lit up. Okay,
Sweet.
that's it for Keldar's turn.
Yep.
Okay, Bryn.
Same as before. I'm going to hold my action for wormy thing that pops out.
So without even a perception roll, Keldar, Gru, and why am I forgetting Don's character's name? Grolmar. You guys watch like these tiny little invisible strings kind of pop above you, right in front of you, as these flames are rising up towards the top of the this cave ceiling. Okay, so Bryn, you said you're holding an action. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm holding action.
Okay, you guys need a minute to strategize.
We
Maybe.
need to.
Can we
We
just
need to-
sprint? Can we just sprint through this room and get out of here? Do we actually have to fight these things?
No, but
and
we
kill
could
them?
get restrained. We might have to clear the path first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we focus on just kind of clearing this path in front of Gru to Keldar, and Keldar will just start making his way up, and we can, if we decide to try to
Can
kill
anybody blow the flames down the hallway? I guess that would burn Keldar too, wouldn't it? Though
He's a
I don't
little
know if anybody had like gust of wind or something like that kind of spell. I'm thinking like you have a
I have.
lighter and then you spray it with hairspray kind of thing.
I do have gust.
Didn't mean to do that.
That's
Seems
a different
like
kind of. That's a different kind of wind, Don.
Yes, I know. I
Uh,
know.
All right, that was good. I like that one.
Grelnar.
I like that one, Rob. I like that one. You get an inspiration card for that.
Jeez, I'm the one that came out with the second win. I was just gonna blow it out my butt.
Number 2 wind.
So if you did gust though, Bryn, it would probably burn Keldar too, right?
Seize the air, compel it to create one of the following effects. I can move an actual creature. I could create a small blast of air capable of moving one object. Object is pushed up to 10 feet away from me. I could also create a harmless sensory effect. So I could maybe, I don't know, it would be whatever Brian would rule, but yeah, I would definitely, from where I am, I would push it on to Keldar. I'm sure he'd be pretty pleased.
Yeah.
Well, Keldar's walked a little bit south. You would have known by now. So
I
definitely
can see you
make
right
it
on the
forward.
other side of the fire. I'd be blowing it right on top of you.
But he does move before you, is my point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know.
I feel like-
Are we running away? Because I have this feeling that as we run past this, these things are going to try to grab one of us at least.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say is we have 2 people waiting for it to pop out and try to grab whatever's going past.
Yeah, that works too.
Mm-hmm.
So was there a question in there, Rob, about how I would rule something? Because if it's about one of your spells, I mean, you would have a feel since you cast it before.
Well, no, it's just if I was to use the gust spell on that burning oil, what would happen to the burning oil?
I would,
The flame is what he's.
yeah, I would say the burning oil would stay there, but the flames you can kind of basically force them to go 10 feet in that direction. But the oil itself is not going to move from a gust of wind.
No, I knew that. That
Okay.
was basically what I was asking.
But would that be enough to ignite the downstream strands, I guess, down the hallway?
Are the strands burning only where the fire is, or are the bands burning adjacent to the fire?
Don't think of them as like burning. It's kind of like when hair gets
Popping,
on
you know
fire.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like are they
Kind of sizzling
popping away
back
when
and-
they're near the heat, or do they have to be directly in the fire to sizzle?
Based on what you're seeing right now with that flame, I probably need direct fire or heat on them.
Okay. So I'd only be able to get rid of 10 feet, which Keldar's already gotten rid of with his
Okay.
flaming blade.
Okay. Anything else? So let me do this. Draw a line here to kind of represent what Keldar's burned away. Okay. All right. Gru, your turn. What you gonna do?
I'm going to move over to here, the edge of the fire, and I'm looking up into the hole. So there's a hole in the ceiling right above where I am that the thing
Correct.
pops out of. I'm going to be looking up there, ready for the thing to pop down. Does anything come out?
Give me a perception roll with advantage.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay. You can see some more strands like dangling in front of it where they got popped loose, but you're able to avoid them with that perception roll.
Okay.
As you can look at, you can see about 10 feet up, and then the burrowing goes like straight east. It's not like a straight 45-degree angle up. So all you can see is a hole. You see no sign of the actual beast itself.
Now, can I hack my way up another 10 feet or so to be next to Keldar? Using my sword to cut through the strands?
You can try.
I'd like to try that. So is it just an attack?
Ooh, never mind. It's not my turn.
Holy shit.
Man,
All right.
I'm rolling some good
You
attacks.
slice through it, but as you do, it's like they stick to your blade more than they cut. But you're able to get your long sword through it. Give me another perception roll, Gru. Okay, you hear like some grumbling noise up inside here, like something started to move down the hole, but you don't see anything.
Okay. How far am I able to move, or am I able to move?
With that one hack, let's draw some more polygon squares of the area you've cleared out.
Okay. I'll move up to the edge of that. I guess that's about all I can do, right? Because that was my action.
Didn't I tell you could have 2 attacks?
Oh yeah, 2 attacks. Yeah. If you have 2 attacks, can you hold one of them as a ready action?
No.
No, you have to use them both on your regular turn. Okay. Then I'll hack again in front of me, trying to get to Keldar.
Okay. Give me a attack. Okay. You slice through another section. Again, you got more of these tendril, viney string things stuck to your sword, but you're able to cut through it.
Okay. And does that give me enough to get like close to Keldar, like right there?
Yep. You're right next to Keldar.
All right.
So now you guys can both get burnt when Bryn blows the flames on you.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to put a torch in that fire or something. Why did I even light it?
I guess I could be here instead on the edge of the hallway. So
Okay.
As they
I
start
forgot about our plan already, and we just made it. Okay.
Okay. Is that it for Gru?
Although it wasn't clear to me that we really needed to do it since it wasn't going to help much. But yeah, but that's it for Gru.
Yeah.
I don't know that we really came up with a plan.
Hey, Gralnar, what's your plan? Your turn.
Okay. Gralnar is going to try to follow in Gru's footsteps, but instead of moving any more forward, he's going to stop here and hold his action if that thing comes out again. And at the same time, he's going to yell to Senor and Bryn and say, "Let's go, guys, let's go."
Holding your action to attack if it comes out of that hole.
That's correct.
Okay. Senor.
Senor is going to use that as motivation, and he's going to move up as well. So he was here. And yeah, he's just going to come up and he's going to stay on that wall, hide behind Gru there, in between Gru and Gralnar.
Gonna press your back up against the webby wall.
Yep.
I was joking, but okay.
He's going to hold his action too, because if he sees anything non-party related, he's going to try to get it with his staff.
Okay. All right. Next up, Keldar, I'm assuming you're watching this hole back here, so I'm not going to have you do a perception roll. You see it coming as it reaches out first for you. So both of you guys will get your attacks off.
I didn't have a saved one. I used my attacks last round.
Okay. All right. Just going to try to grab a hold of you. And of course, can't hit shit. So it's going to try to do what?
Senor should have an action on it, huh?
Oh, okay. I thought you were holding your action for this hole, but that's fine. This one came out of the hole up here. That's fine. Holy shit. 26 for 12. Okay. You get it, and it's gonna, since it didn't get hold of it, it's gonna try to bite you before it recoils. Keldar.
Yeah, I'll shield that one.
Okay. All right, and then the thorn staff did 12 points of piercing. Recoils back. Did you have a reaction still, Keldar?
I do have a reaction.
So you can take an opportunity attack as it recoils back into the hole if you want.
Yeah, sure.
No,
I'll
he
use
can't.
that.
He just used his shield.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
That's right.
Awesome. I appreciate you guys being so honest. I mean, no longer those rolling 3 deception rolls.
To be truthful, I've spent the last 2 weeks reading Pathfinder 2 books, so I'm a little bit off. So thanks for the reminder.
Okay. Gralnar, you see another attack coming down, almost timidly. It's coming down through here, so you can get your attack off if you want.
Excellent.
As you're doing that, it's still going to try to go after you if it can.
It is denied.
Okay, it takes 17 bludgeoning. Okay, and then it's going to.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. 25 for 7.
7 points of force damage. It takes that as well. Is anybody else holding an action? Nope. Okay. It's going to follow it up with a bite action on Keldar. Not Keldar. Gralnar. Misses badly. And then it's going to recoil back in.
Bites on itself a little bit.
Do I get that? Do I get that dexterity save thing again from me pushing it?
Oh, that's right. Yep. Thank you. Dexterity save to see if it lands on top of Gralnar.
Yeah, just shoves it in top of Gralnar.
Well, it depends on how high it is. I mean, I might push it up against the wall or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
He's a short little dwarfy dude.
All right. That shouldn't have been disadvantage on that one, but still, he rolled a 5. All right. So his head is still sticking out. So let me move his token to kind of theater of the mind represent that. I don't want to move him much further because he'll be on top of you guys, I think.
Is he bloodied, Brian?
Well, I got to double check what his max is. Yeah, he looks pretty effed up. Okay, but he does not recoil, thanks to your force push thing on that. Okay, and that was both their turns. Oh yeah, I need to do this again. Keldar,
Yes, sir.
your turn.
Oh. You daft adventurers, why don't you use a torch and that flame there you had me light? And then he's gonna like start clearing a path, like still with this little fire sweeper.
Okay. Give me an attack with advantage. I should have done it the first time since you got flame. Okay, yeah. So you swath out another section. I'll draw it in here. It's probably a little bit bigger than what it should be, but there you go.
I guess I'll just kind of move with it and keep my eye open for the slimy dude coming out of the hole.
Okay. All right, so use your action there, so you can't ready an action to attack anything. Okay, all right.
I know. I just kind of make sure I'm looking at the hole where it comes out. So it's
I figured that moving forward, y'all are going to be doing that. Okay, anything else out of Keldar?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Bryn.
Okay, so I'm going to take 2 shots at the pokey head. There's number 1. That's a 25 for 12.
Points.
Nice.
Got some worm guts go splatter on Grelnor's face, getting his beard.
Still alive?
Do what?
Is it still alive?
It is still alive.
Second attack, much like the first.
Ooh.
That's a crit for 15, for 25, actually.
25.
Ooh.
Okay.
Grelnor, are you taking some damage, right?
I have not.
Then it's.
Oh wait, yes, I have. Yes, I
Yeah.
have. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
you have. So, roll a hit die and add 5 to it for healing.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Worked out nice.
Puts
It
me
took
up
my
with max
it took
again.
my 25 and didn't die.
That's correct. So if I'm reading that draining blast, it's hit dice plus 5. So it's a 10 plus 5. So it's 15, not 13.
Yeah, so it would be 15.
You don't add your con modifier to it, Don.
Oh, that was just I hit
No.
the hit dice button. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
That's
anyways,
it should be 15, not 13.
I only had I was only down 9 hit points. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else out of Bryn? And her rifles?
How are you going to roll both of the repelling blasts that I hit it with?
2 more deck saves. The first one's normal, the second one disadvantage. But technically, he's not going to move anywhere because he tried to recoil before.
Yeah, I just want to know whether he's going to try to pull himself back on his next turn or not. Or did I pull him out a little bit farther? Or have I lodged him in there? Or did it not really have any effect at all?
So let's do 1 deck save, DC 12, to see if he gets pulled out 5 more feet from that blast. Okay. Deck save, DC 12. He's probably going to fail. Oh, you got to meet it to beat it. So no, he just stays right where he is.
All right. I'm not running past him, guys.
that's
Okay,
fine.
that's it for Bryn.
Yep.
Okay, you guys need a minute to strategize?
I say we just kill it before we go.
Well, this one anyway.
Oh, is there more than one? I thought there were.
I think there's more than one, isn't there?
I think there's 2. I think there's 1 in each hole.
Okay. All right. Well, this one's going down at least.
So Keldar and I should keep pushing it up to try to get the other one.
Yeah.
Well, and to clear out the
webbing.
web, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Keldar's got a good path.
You guys
How
good?
long- How much longer is that oil going to last, Brian?
Who threw the oil flask?
It was Gru like 2 turns ago.
All right, Gru, roll me a D4.
All right. Sorry, gotta.
Unless oil flask has a definition, and I'm just going to rule this.
It probably does, but I'll just roll it.
I'm say 4 rounds.
Okay.
4 rounds.
4 more rounds. I'll say that.
Oh, okay.
Anything else to strategize? I'll take it as a no. Gru.
All right. Gru will move up over. And let's see distance real quick. Actually, probably he should go there. Okay. He's going to move to here. Not on top. Sorry. Snapping the grid on me. There we go. And attack the webbing in front of him.
Okay. All right. After your third strike, you clear out a swath of it, but you can see that your sword is not covered in this webbing.
Okay.
I'll do a little thing on here.
So if I try to hit again, you're saying it's going to stick?
It's affecting the damage of it.
The damage. Okay, gotcha. Can I try to clear off the stuff off my sword using maybe the edge of my shield or something to scrape it, something like that?
That'll be an action to try to do that.
An action? All right. I guess I'll wait then.
You have an extra action. Right?
I do have an extra action, an extra attack, but I don't think that gives
Oh,
you
yeah.
2 actions, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
That is correct.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So yeah, I
Okay.
guess that's it.
Grelnar.
Grelnar is going to. Oh, it's sticking out, isn't it?
Smacky, smacky.
Yeah.
16.
Only 27 bludgeoning.
Holy shit. 27? Is that
That's
right?
it.
Why is that four? Should not be
4d6?
46.
I
That's
don't
against
know.
demons, right? That cannot be right.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry, I clicked on the other one. I apologize. We can use the first. We can use the damage from the second one.
Okay, 16. All right. I was like, holy shit.
Sorry,
How the
I
hell is it
I
doing
clicked
so
on the
much?
mall special.
All right, so 16. Okay, it takes that. Got some more guts flying back towards Brim, but she's out of the range of the splatter, but it's still alive.
Okay, and
You attack it a second time with the 10?
I did. Yeah,
That misses badly.
it does. And
Anything else, Grelnar?
that's going to be it.
Senor.
Senor is going to walk the clear path there, and he's going to come up here and wait. Is this one out?
All you see is the hole in the ceiling where it came out before.
Okay. He's going to hold his action. If something pops out, he's gonna get it with his staff.
Okay, and they're up next. This guy, he's going to use his action to disengage. And disappears up the hole. This one is not going to do that. It's going to flash out here. So anyone had a held action, you can attack it while it's streaking out towards Keldar. A 12 does not hit. Anybody else? Okay, Keldar.
Miss.
Okay, it's going to follow it up with a bite. Monopoly misses as well. And then it retreats back. So if you haven't used a reaction, Keldar, you can get an opportunity attack.
You know what? I haven't used one this turn now, right? Since it reset when my turn started last time. Okay, so yeah, I'll get a flame blade attack on it. Oops, I don't know why it was advantage, but
21 for 13. Let me double check fire on these guys. Okay, nothing special. You hear it kind of sizzle a little bit as it retreats back in. And I got to do this again just to make you guys paranoid. Okay. Keldar, your turn.
All right, and it's gone in the holy hole. All right. Well, just to make sure that we got a clear path out, I'll come up here and keep swiping away.
What is your bonus to your attack?
Spellcasting?
Or whatever you're striking the webs with.
+8.
+8? Okay. You don't need to roll then because the DC is 8 just to hit them.
Okay. And it just does a 3 to 18 fire damage. Do you need damage at all or no?
No, I don't need to do damage.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else out of Keldar?
Yeah, as soon as I do that, I'm gonna move back into like my whole defensive position. So that other people can keep walking. I'm like, this bastard's mine.
Okay. All right, Bryn.
All right. Bryn is going to move to here. And then she's going to use her bonus action to shadow step. It's not called shadow step, but that's what it is. To this open space right here.
Nice.
Where he's just cleared stuff out. The ravens, on the other hand, are going to fly over to this side here. And I am going to hold my action to shoot a worm if it pops out of the hole near the ravens.
Ravens are flying a straight path to that spot?
No, they got 50 feet of movement. They're going to give it a wide berth.
Okay, but they're still at some point going to be passing through a spot that hasn't been cleared out. Is that a fair statement? If they're going to end up right there.
If it goes all the way to the roof, then yes.
Okay, so give me a perception roll for your ravens.
I think they extend down from the roof. Right? Is that what you said or no? Is it from the ground?
You see these webs are pretty much all over this opening here from floor to ceiling.
I gotcha.
So if I need to retcon that, because you didn't understand that, Brent, I'll allow that. As far as where they end up.
I don't care.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, they can see it, and give me a dexterity save with advantage. Oh, I just saw the 5 at first. I thought that was your advantage roll. Okay, yeah, they can move there without getting tangled up.
Okay.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
You guys need a minute to strategize?
Seems like we're just making for the door, right? I mean, is that kind of the idea?
Yes, I thought we were
No, no.
working on.
Yeah, I don't know
Last
if the
time.
other one's gonna pop out if it's.
Well, we've done pretty much damage to the one that's in the south. That, logically speaking, if it's got any self-preservation instinct at all, it ain't coming back out.
Yep.
It does make me wonder if we should somehow crawl in that hole and see if it has any treasures from other people.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Rand, but I would only do that if we know that we've killed one.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking too.
So we can stand at this end here and blast the one that's in the front here. Maybe we can kill it before it gets a chance to pull itself away. And then we can go for a we can go for spelunking. we could send Splug in there.
Call him Lemmywinks Jr.
All right, 10 more seconds, guys. We good?
Yep.
I'm just gonna shoot it when it comes out.
Okay, Guru.
I am going to use my action to scrape my sword off. And then move up next to Bryn. That's all I can do, I guess, since I used the action for the...
Okay, Gralnar.
Gralnar is going to move up beside Senor and hold his action. Well, no, actually, he's going to move up a little bit. He's going to move up next to Keldar and, hold his action if he gets an opportunity to hit that worm.
Okay, Senor?
Senor is going to move ahead and hold his action again for the worm. Can we see past this into the next hallway yet?
Yeah, like I said, this is an archway. I only put a door there because I didn't do dynamic lighting beyond this point.
Okay, and there's nothing down there, right?
Yeah, it's an open hallway.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for Senor holding his action. Okay, these guys 5, 10, 20. Okay, third verse, same as the first. It's gonna pop its head out. And now it's got a choice to make. It's stupid. It doesn't know any better whether it should keep trying to go after. So 1, 2, Keldar, 3, 4, Grelnar. Keldar. Coils.
Miss.
I mean, that misses.
Yep.
Okay, and then where is his bite going? Okay, the bite will go at Grelnar.
That was a
Something
miss.
16 probably misses as well.
Miss.
So if you guys are holding your actions to attack, go ahead and do that.
24 for 13.
13.
22.
Yeah, 23 for 9. This guy could hit for shit. This might be more interesting. Anybody else?
Only if it moves away.
Well, it was. It's removed. That's why these opportunity attacks are for. Or
Oh no,
if
no,
you're
no! I
holding
didn't
your
make
action.
I didn't make an opportunity attack. I made a. I
you ready?
held my action.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I repelling blasted it. So.
Oh shit! Yeah, DC 10. Awesome. Why'd I ever allow this? It's a bad idea, but oh well.
Well, normally there's not a saving throw. Normally it just pushes a creature 10 feet.
Normally it just pushes. That's why I was not too pleased with the whole idea of getting a saving throw against something that cost me an invocation slot. But
It
I get
kind
it.
of makes sense when you have half a body or your whole body. Yeah. I can
All right.
see.
So if you want to use an opportunity attack, Keldar, you can. It's going to retreat back in.
Yes, please.
20 for 11. Okay. Keldar, your turn again.
Get yourself back down here. I'm assuming they got the stuff over there. I'm gonna try to clear a swath just in front of me, underneath this hole to just clean it
Okay.
out.
All right. I'll draw another polygon in front of you. Okay.
Now, in this hole and where I was at, does it look like it's spidery webs all the way through?
Like going back up in the hole?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll say there's not. Give me a perception roll. Do it that way first.
Okay.
You can't tell.
Gotcha.
Okay. Anything else, Keldar?
I guess I would have been like, hello, looking up the hole and then move back over here. So
Can you hear me now? All right, Bryn.
I guess I'll just hold my action again. I'm far enough away.
You guys need a minute to strategize?
Nope. If we're gonna take this thing out, let's do it.
I think we should
Okay.
Well, are we going to
the
take
hole.
it out?
It's up to you guys. What do you want to do? We could just go through the arch. Victory.
Yeah. I
Or-
mean,
or-
nobody's damaged.
Well, I burned
So
2 pretty nice abilities and a mana point so far. But
yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going to get anything out of this. You're just going to burn more.
potentially,
Stuff.
yeah.
Right? It's not like this is a random encounter. It's unlikely that we're going to find the purple worm, the pink worm, gold loot pile. Realistically
the
speaking,
pink worm booty. Sounds
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's
I
better.
vote we
That's more-
bypass
That's way
it.
more disco.
sounds like
So if
dwarf.
somebody wants to clear out, I don't know if there's anything else at the arch. One more row, and then we just sort of leave. I can, I'll just sort of leave.
If you still have your flaming blade, maybe cut a path for us. Make sure there's nothing in the way.
Yeah, at this point, we've established that Rand doesn't even need to roll for an attack with that flame blade.
Yeah.
Because basically, he gets it with an advantage since it's flaming and the AC is really low just to cut, even though you can't see it.
Yeah. Just walk with it in front of them.
Right.
Okay, so that's fine. So everybody's just gonna kind of hold their action, see if they can take another thwack at this worm when it comes down, and then you want Keldar to go up past Bryn and clear the final way to the door. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, because Keldar and Bryn's next turn are after it pokes itself out one more time.
Yep, got it.
All right, Guru, you're up first. Want
All
to dirty
right,
up your sword again?
What's that?
Want to dirty up your sword again?
I do one more time to clear the rest of the path to the door there.
Clear out a path. Draw a little square here. I know you can't see past the door. If I open it up, you guys are going to see more than you should. So theater of the mind if you're going to go beyond that door.
I will just go to the door and I guess wait for the rest of my party to get done.
And you have one more attack still. Remember, we told you had 2 attack. You want to do that again? 5 more feet in front of you?
Yeah, I could do the 5 feet off to my right, I guess.
Up over here, not further down the hallway.
Is there more further to the north?
I thought I was already at the door.
You're just swinging blindly. No one has been giving me a perception roll. So you don't know if there's more to the north.
No, I mean there's a door there though, right?
No, that I got that there for because I don't have a dynamic lighting to the north of that. You would see more than you need to.
So it's okay. So it's not
It's an
actually
open
a
archway.
doorway.
You can see
Gotcha.
further than that.
All right. But
That's my
right now I
question.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know what there is beyond that though, right?
Right.
I guess I can
either
just.
You can swing to the north or swing to the right of you.
I'll take a swing to the north, I guess.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. Okay. As you swing, you have the sensation that you're not hitting anything. It's clear beyond that.
Okay. I'll yell back. We're nearly through the webbing.
Okay. Are you going to move north?
I would like to, but should I wait for the rest of the party so we're all moving to the new map together?
I can still move you 5
Yeah,
feet.
go ahead and move me the 5 feet then.
Just what you see is meta knowledge.
Okay.
Okay. Oop, I meant to move you and not this little line that I drew. I don't know how much you can or can't see there.
Let's see.
Your dark
Actually, not
vision.
a lot because the map kind of ends, right?
Now, man, back to the right is where the hole over those things are coming from, meadow-wise.
Yeah, I can see like a little bit of that area, but not
Okay.
not a lot. So
Okay. All right, that's good. So you're not pretty sure you're clear since your sword hit nothing right there.
okay.
So you have more movement if you want to go further. We can theater of the mind this, how far down you're going. If you're going to stay right there.
I'll hold tight to the rest of the parties up where I am.
Gralnar?
Okay, Grelnar is going to hold his action. And thank you for whoever made that distinction because I could have been whacking at that thing twice. But yeah, he's going to hold his action and wait for everybody to continue on and move past before he continues going north as well.
What action are you holding?
His attack action.
Okay. So you get 1 attack when you're ready an attack, not 2.
Oh, okay. So I was doing it.
Make sure we're
Okay.
clear. Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
That's what you're doing. You're readying your attack to attack a thing if it comes back out.
Yep.
Senor.
Senor is going to move a little bit further up, but again, he's fixated on this. He's also holding his action.
All right, let's see. How many hit points does he have? Oh, he's going to do it one more time. So everyone holding their action, he pops his head out again. Holy shit. So that's 18 for the crit hit, right, Bren?
Yep. Who of my friends is looking damaged?
I don't think anyone is taking damage. I've been rolling like shit.
Gru, I think, is taking damage.
No. Oh well, I'm sorry. I did take like 5 points of acid damage. You're right.
So, moral of the story is you're now at max again.
All right, Grelnar hits. Did you say Senor was holding his attack action as well, Don?
Yeah, and he shot with his thorn staff. I don't know if you see that with a 15 and an 8.
Yep, I see it now. I just didn't look up there. All right, all three of you guys find its mark. It's got a choice to make. 1, 2, Keldar, 3, 4, Grelnar. Okay, Grelnar. Holy shit. Can I fucking roll something good? And then a bite on Grelnar. All right.
That hits.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Wish the first one would hit. And it's going to retreat back.
Can you roll a dex save if it retreats back, please?
I keep forgetting about that. I apologize.
It's all right.
Ooh.
All right. I said DC 10, right?
Yeah, it was 10 or it was 12 for once. I don't know.
I did 12 because you got a critical hit. Yeah.
This was a crit. This last one.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So, bam. It is not. It's not able to pull itself back up in the hole.
Oh,
okay.
Disregard my reaction.
Do I get an attack of opportunity then too?
No, it doesn't move.
No, because you used your reaction to ready an attack.
Oh, gotcha.
It was a held action.
Well, it's the same thing. You use your reaction to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. That's their turn. Oh, yeah. Let's do this again. Motherfucker. Just like when you guys are rolling for random encounters, I can't roll a 6 for shit.
Nice.
Keldar.
Move forward and plunge my flaming scimitar in his face. Can I attack with booming blade and that blade? Like, can I use the cantrip while using my?
Why could you not?
Yes, you can stack them.
Okay. Schleich. Oh my god. You say you roll bad. I keep rolling. I rolled a 2.
I think I've hit 3 people this whole encounter. And not a single one has been the one I needed, except for the very first one. Okay. Anything else, Keldar?
Nope, that's it. I only get the 1 attack.
Okay.
Stunk.
Okay, Bryn.
Attack number 1. Coming up.
27 for 13, if I'm reading that right.
I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 27 for 13.
Okay, it's still alive.
Second attack.
26
for 15.
It's still alive.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, you guys need a minute to strategize?
I did 28. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I say we hit it a couple more times and see what happens.
It should have to redo the little. Is it going to get to move next turn rolls because I hit it twice?
Yeah.
So we'll see if it is able to pull away next turn or not. Otherwise, maybe it's just going to hang out there and wait for us to smacky. But yeah, Grelnar, at the very least, you're going to be able to smack it again. Gru, if you've got anything ranged, you'll be able to smack it again if you want to. And Senor will be able to smack it again if he or she wants to. So we'll get potentially 3 attacks on it. Maybe we can finish it off.
Okay, you guys good?
Yep.
Okay, Gru.
I will take a swipe at it. Not swipe. I'll throw a javelin at it.
You're going to have to step back into that room, but you don't have to.
Oh, I thought it was an arch. It's an archway, but how big is the archway? I guess that's what I didn't.
It's as big as the room, 10 foot. It's only 5 feet, so it's not that big a deal whether you move up 5 feet or not.
Okay. Yeah, I can move up 5 feet and then throw it.
Okay.
So that was my roll. Did you see it there?
Oh, 23 for 9.
Here.
Holy shit, guys. Gru, the new guy. Want to describe how you just make this thing deflate and fall like a big piece of loose poop on top of Kildar?
Well, I think you just described it perfectly.
Plop.
It's like a deflated bag that drapes over Kildar with all of its rancor and bile spilling out of it. Sorry,
Giant-
Kildar.
Giant, disgusting, sticky intestine at Kildar's feet. I'll say half of it is still up in the hole, or part of it is. So it looks like this is getting really graphic or gross. Remember those urban legends about kids that would like sit at the bottom of the pool where the suction was, and if they sat too long, it would pull their intestines out of their asshole. That's what you guys are looking at in the ceiling.
Whoa.
That's why those things have a diffuser on them, is so that kind of thing can't happen.
Okay, like I said, I think it was an urban legend. I don't know if it ever really happened or not, but it's one of those stories I heard when I was a
it's a
kid.
safety thing. If you have a pool now, you have to have 2 drains. You can't have one because the suction in one can cause you to drown. I don't think it's going to pull your intestines out of your ass, but it can potentially
Keep you on the bottom.
keep you under, keep you from getting.
Okay, so it's the world's largest hemorrhoid you got sitting on top of you, Kildar, at your feet.
Nice.
All right, so for all intents and purposes, we are out of combat. So remove all turns.
Maybe these are a delicacy somewhere, like the place we're going or something. We can sell.
Do we want to try to harvest?
That's what I'm thinking.
Does anybody have that skill?
I told you that I was going to attempt that harvest thing, didn't I? Wasn't it that's what I was talking about?
Okay, so that's what you guys want to do?
Yep.
All right, let me pull up my harvesting tools thing and see what creature closely resembles this thing. It's not going to be a purple worm because purple worms have very expensive poison.
This one
you can
should
harvest.
have very expensive acid that you could harvest.
Well, it also doesn't have the same CR as a purple worm as well. So hold on. Give me a second. I'll find it. What else you guys going to do while I'm looking at my table?
I want to pull it completely out of the hole and then clean myself off. There you go, Bryn. There you go, Bryn.
Are you prestidigitating yourself?
Oh, yeah. Grelnar, you want to step up in this hole? Go check it out?
Not really.
You're the one with the muscles to pull himself up.
You want me to push you?
I'm
Where the hell
not
did I
else to
put
try
this?
to do.
Oh, it might have been herbalism we were talking about, Brian.
Like, you don't have monster harvesting tools?
For Bryn. It was probably, I think it was herbalism that Bryn was talking about. But I don't
So
know that
nobody-
I don't know that anybody else had sort of thought about using that as a potential when they created their
Tell you what,
characters.
I will give Guru a chance to see if he does that. D100 again, Guru. Call high or low before you roll it.
This time I'll go high.
Okay, so you need to roll a 30 or higher. Oh shit! I just saw
3.
it.
I don't think 3's going to cut it.
You got a 2 last time.
I gave you a big range too. I said 30 or higher.
I know.
but
I
this
should have
is-
gone. I should have gone low again. I'm
Oh, I
always
thought
low.
you meant he had to go higher than his last roll.
No. I said 30 or higher is what he had
Oh,
to
nice,
roll.
nice try, Rob.
I tried, Wayne.
Okay. All right. Senor doesn't make sense. He would have harvesting tools. He's probably got like herbalism, maybe alchemy. Again, nobody else has taken that. If you had a ranger, I would give them another roll at that, but no one has harvesting tools. It doesn't mean you can't try, because the DC is going to be a lot higher for you to salvage anything.
It's no harm in trying.
So
Yeah.
I'll say it is either a survival or a nature check, or medicine makes sense as well.
Can I give him? Can Senor give him advantage?
No.
Okay.
This is going to be a one-person thing.
So does anybody have better than a +3 in any of those skills? I've got a +3 in survival.
Senor's got a +7 in nature.
See, that's what we're talking about. With a little bit of guidance helping you out, you're good to go. That's an 18. Now roll a d4.
Yeah, you need to roll a d4. There you go, because it was a DC 20.
22.
Okay, it's higher because you're not familiar with this. That's why I said it is DC 20. All right, let me do a quick search. See if I can find in here that is close to one of these things. Actually, let me filter this. Yeah,
Uber rare.
yeah.
That much I know is that it's uber rare. It's not just rare, Rand.
Super rare.
Uber rare.
Okay, let me check the CR level. Okay, on a success, you're going to get. Who did the nature check?
Senor.
Scene.
Oh, Senor did that? Okay, Senor, give me a roll 2d4s.
2d4s.
Damn. Okay. You are able to extract enough for 6 vials of acid. Now, let me check the compendium and see if it has what a vial of acid does.
It eats through stuff.
Oh, acid is in there.
I bet.
As an action, you can splash a constant vial into a creature within 5 feet or throw the vial up to 20 feet, shattering an impact. In either case, make a ranged attack against a creature or object. Treating the acid as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 acid damage.
2d6 is not bad for a
Yep.
ranged attack if somebody doesn't have a lot of ranged.
Very
That's
good.
a
You guys have got.
That's actually a good. That's actually a good thing for having looked over Splug's sheet. That's a good thing for Splug actually, because he has those. Because he has some gauntlets of something that give him a +2 to thrown items.
Okay. I was Senor was about to ask if anybody wanted them because he's obviously got 6 of them and
Yeah, save a couple for Splug.
Well, okay. Yeah, so when we meet up with Splug. Actually,
yeah.
I can't add anything to his character sheet anyway, so maybe just put it in the loot bag.
Do you want me to? Yeah, you could do that.
Does anybody want any of it?
I don't have the dexterity for him.
Okay. Same. Yeah, so I'll just put it in the loot bag.
Yeah, because Splug has gloves of extended range, which allows him to double the range of anything that he throws.
Okay, so mark it in the loot bag. Next time Splug plays, we can role play that.
See if he wants them.
Let's give it to him.
Okay. Make him try to eat it first, and then say, "Oh no, it's not for eating."
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Nope.
Not here.
Okay. So you are so close to the entrance, I'm not going to have you roll for it. All right. So we have reached a 3-hour mark. I'm going to get you guys to the next section, and then we'll probably call it for the night. Okay. All right.
Yep.
So let's see here. The next section is. Right here. Put you guys in the general marching order again with where Guru is being in lead. And I mean, Guru has to be in lead. I'm just saying that his position is in the lead.
Yep.
Actually, backwards that based on the map. If Guru's in the lead here, going down, Guru's in the lead. Place yourself in whatever marching order you want.
I'm happy where I am.
I could be in the lead this time. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just slide in the second spot.
Keldor was a little bit squished by the poor giant worm.
Right. I'm all clean though.
Okay, as you guys approach the last turn on the map, you guys can see there are more carvings and murals upon the wall as you lead up to this, what you assume is the entrance to the Well of Demons. All kinds of different murals of the god of Baphomet and his followers slaughtering and torturing various humanoids on altars, a couple beheadings, all kinds of gore and destruction and torture along the walls. You guys are staying that close together as well, right? Just making sure before I grab your tokens. That's where you're going to be, right?
Sure.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Shit.
Wait, he likes lightning bolts. I'd like to be off to the side. Like,
Yeah, actually, everybody move your tokens down here so I'm not grabbing all those squares that I just drew when I move you guys. I'm sorry. So, Guru, move yourself down to like right here. Perfect. That's where I was pinging.
assume the lightning bolt position.
Is that your positions? Like that?
Because, we're still
Okay, I'm
fine.
grabbing you. Okay, so before I drop you on the map, read. Gru, you're in front. You're the first one to see this. You see a large square chamber with rough, again, doorways open like an archway. You see a large square chamber with rough, broken, and uneven tiles across the floor, i.e., difficult terrain. 5 columns, 3 set near the room's corners, and 2 in the middle of the chamber. Ceiling rises up approximately 15 feet. You can see on the closest columns within your eyesight, there seem to be faces of leering, fanged minotaurs carved into them. How far is your dark vision? You have 120, don't you?
I have only 60 for Hobgoblin.
It's Senor, the 120. Is that correct? Senor?
I think so.
Okay. So I got to measure to see if you can see the other side of the chamber. Hold, please. Mm, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50, 55, 60. Actually, with your dark vision, where I'm going to place you, you only see 2 columns in the center of the room. You don't see the other 3 that I already gave away, you mentioned, and you cannot see the other side of the room. But those 2 columns are right on the edge of your dark vision, but you can still make out the carved facings of like sneering, fanged minotaurs on the columns themselves.
Okay.
So how do you guys want to proceed, or do you want to end there?
Well, Senor has 120 feet of dark vision.
And he's 10 more feet behind him, so 5, 10, 20. All right, Senor, as you peer around under the folks in front of you, you can also see what looks like, how would I describe this? You're assume give me a perception roll with disadvantage because it's still dark vision to see how clearly you see this other thing. Maybe
You know that we're not on that map, right, Brian?
I know.
Okay.
With disadvantage of 14. You can see some other kind of structure, probably about 15 feet beyond and to the east of the columns. Could be like just a stone structure. It could be some kind of a beast. You're not really sure. There's something about 15 feet beyond the two center columns into that room.
Okay.
Okay, so my question for you guys, do you want to end there or do you want to actually enter the room?
I think we should end here.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Because then when we start the next session, whoever's there for that next session too, will be able to have the fun and excitement of stepping into the room.
Okay. All right. So we will end there. Okay. And with that, if you guys care to listen to the happy fun or not so happy fun DM session of how that encounter didn't go anywhere like I thought it was going to.
Did you think did you think that people were going to get yanked into the other room?
That was all the excitement of someone getting yanked inside that room. But it almost happened the very first one and then it never happened again. It was like, well, shit.
What was in the other room?
A lot of bad things for whoever's in there.
Like babies?
I'm going to save it because these are not uncommon within the labyrinth of Underspire Labyrinth.
Is there treasure in there?
I guess you'll never know unless you go in there, huh?
I tried to push Kralnar in there. He wouldn't go.
Huh.
I heard that. I did.
It's because you're strong. I can't climb. I'm a stinking little wizard.
I offered to push you. I could toss you in there.
Was that room actually beside the other room, Brian, or was that just theater of mind? It was in the roof.
Say again. What's your question?
That the room that we would have got pulled into was not just on the other side of that wall.
I guess technically Keldar went halfway up in it. So you got pulled up into it enough, Keldar, that I think you saw into the room.
Yeah.
So what did you see, Keldar?
Yeah,
and I'll
Keldar.
add to it.
It was the sphincter hold.
So it went up like another 30 feet of a tunnel. It was just big enough for the creature.
Keldar, get your head out of your ass.
And then it opened up into a
Right.
larger.
Put him on the map and then
room.
show him in there, because he doesn't understand what it looked like.
I've seen an ass before.
Well, no, this is like an anatomy thing where you got your little anatomy.
Got your little anatomy.
Your little anatomy.
Yeah.
I totally
It's
get
where
it.
it's where the lady sticks her finger far up to check it out.
I know what a sphincter looks like. Thank you very much. Your body has like 30 of them.
Did you read my Roll20 note?
I did.
Just now?
Yeah.
I imagine.
Cool, she says, you completely fell for my double 3-note trap.
And I can't believe none of us have fire damage.
What are you talking about? All of us we all had fire damage. Everybody could have put a torch in the fire and then just wiped that stuff. Or I had flame blade. We had the firebolt spell. Who
had firebolt spell?
I didn't.
Oh,
I think you're the only one though, Rand. That's what they're
I'm
saying.
the only one.
Oh, okay.
I got no other than a torch, which I probably don't even have anyway. Maybe I might. I got no fire. I'm built on control. I'm not built on that kind of damage. I'm a force temp girl.
Yeah, both a Dungeoneers and Explorer's pack, as I recall, both of those have torches in them. So if you had something odd like a, I don't know, diplomat's pouch or whatever, then
I might have sold them.
Yeah.
Save the copper.
What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, that was fun.
I hope it was. Again, I was hoping that would be a little bit more exciting than what it was, but all along you guys could have just ran past it. That was totally an option. But my guys never could recharge a thing that they wanted to use. Damn it.
What do they need? Because you rolled a couple of 4s. So was it recharge on a 5 or a 6, or was it a recharge on a 6?
It was only on a 6.
It's only on
Like that's what I said. Just like when you guys are rolling for random encounters, no one's rolling a freaking 6 until the very last round. And you
That's
guys
to
roll
create the
3 or
the
4 of
dasher,
them.
the whole dasher.
Do what? The whole dasher.
Was that their ability? You know, the one that sent us careening down the hallway in the first place.
Oh, that little. I guess you don't know, do you?
The whole dasher. You mean the lure, the light lure?
That's it. Yeah.
The whole dasher.
Well, some of you guys saw the name in the chat, so I'm sure you can, in between sessions, go Google what that thing was. I added a couple
it's
twists
pretty
on it.
straightforward. It's an angler worm, and so the thing was obviously the angle, and this tells me that the thing you were trying to recharge was another light source to be able to enthrall somebody for just a second, because when they were enthralled, they had a disadvantage on the grapple save.
Right.
Oh,
And that's how more of us would have got in the hole. Get in the hole.
Because it would have been interesting to see how you guys all try to crowd up into that hole and
I wouldn't
get them out.
I would have just left.
If it had been Splug you got sucked up in there, you would have just left. Is that what
Would
you're
have been
saying?
like whatever. Would have been like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
It's
that
your
would
own
have been a
damn
good
fault.
spot for Splug to die. Yeah.
Your own damn fault.
Meanwhile, Splug and the worm go up there and have magic babies.
Splug would have done that. Splug wouldn't have died. Splug wouldn't have died there. Splug would have had magic purple worm babies. It would have been green and purple, green and pink striped. They would have been awesome.
All right. On that note, I'm gonna stop recording. Thanks, guys.
They would have been awesome. They would have been tiger worm babies.